etu ana ade tiwa ube treat enko nkwamano na ho de kofom yani immune system wa ho de no nyame adom sa ade tiwa abon sa ade bekine na ani abiri na aka atwom na ewu esan se nkwamano na ho de ekofom enti se krotu a easy kra se ebehili imbustable mixture posini na drone eno na bema nkwamano egina na nam so oye obi a oye adwuma kakra bia na wabre onya adwuma bia so tumu se wabre ankasa eye nkwamano na ho de ekofom eye immune system anyame de adua nipadua nim se emwa na nipadua ntimi nkunti anyarewa no eno na ho de ekofom na ekwan ba akwa obefa so a ebema na ho de asa egina na nam so biem eni se wo kwa herbal shop chemical shop pharmacy bia mu no akope imbustable mixture oposini edro ni bi anom na ama nkwamwa no enya ahoden biem malaria fever typhoid fever wanum atu untumi ni di wonum imbustable mixture obetumi adidi se wona kanene na nka obudidi anaso otwa bi kakra nsan no wadidi no wasi o say imbusti ba ye se yade ye ho esan se etumi edidi ma ye ho toye ye jai budidi no me so hwehwe imbustable mixture imbust no obia ne onoma de we a esi ye ni nipadua no ana ewura nipadua ni ma de we a esi ye adwuma ntentem obi ohonoma onom bottle ba ko pe no astati e share ni testimony obi so benum 2 3 afa na no share ni testimony mo nyina ye encourage mu sa mo nkwaso ana monom esan se nipadua no obia ne de e na obia so ni immune system no de we asia aye ete obi on ma ne de na aye week kakra obi ohonoma e wa hode kakra obi oso ade de na aye week kra na so odofo se nkwamo no aye week kra de a ene na we tiase ewuo esan se yare bia betimi akawato ho yare bia betimi aba bebon na enko enti eno na ebekwa akofo how bebre e de abre nipadua na obi kwambo ye se ye to da ye se nipa asemasi na onyare o na nso so no ye ti ya no se wawu we de ni ti kakra bi na se ye ne ya ye si ni ti wo se we miti anope ya na no se miti eye me ya na wo de awuye o anope ya na se na koma na onyare yare na ehye ho enhye ho kwampo na nkwamo no aye week enti yare ne baaye na nipadua na ntimi anko ntia no de wo betoa na nanom e wa asamado imbustable mixture onoma ebebo ho ban afri ho enti odofo fra ye number si uni adwuma ye uchese wachina wo si minya adwuma nye ene edura wo ton ayeto na wo recommend mo obi susu ana wo ton ma obi a enwu animase eye imbustable mixture fra ye ne emre obi nton 0540 710113 0540 710113 and now 0246 208496 0246 208496 ubetimi so akọ Ekus Pharmacy Widamo Pharmacy onyina ewa shaman na naboache heba otema na okanshi draglin herbal shops e chemical shops ne pharmacy ni nyina ebenya bia tom Kaswa Tribe of Judah Tinated herbal shop bia imbustable mixture ho Simoni Herbal Center o Madina Ashalbotwe School Junction Achimota Health Alert Unity House enim hope ubenya imbustable mixture ato testimony say what imbustable mixture ho no eye bebre yentwa ye homra na tie testimony we
ni di mu adanse mango foka imbu police ni edu no pa amini botrenti obi ba mentan kwa na okaso yare a ma ka tento onko tobi edu na ye no me no ye na me huse na me nya menzu kwa na ma ya se ye me ya by me starting from the ejai and say na me ye funa ye den do anu na ye den ba ni ko to obi no ye na ejai ni obi ayare anu ma ka tele no ti be my hodi ai o friend kwa say ya ni ko to bi no na ho beto this be say o be my o ye ko so e wo market wo oba mi say de ye ni na me ka tele ni say do no e ye no ko ni say no fa no ne na mso ngo to bo no ya ye bi e ka say hand bi be jai na okoto bia se mu chemo say oba na le me mi stambo trade ya ni na bi le me no mo ya na ko me de Epa. Then nipa bebe na me mo muso bi no. Obi anu so a wo se kama.
Me menstruate like me menses can papa ba me no me dey kama. Oh, my dad no mo wow unum so your menses bi emba bia koto protein ni aduru no kama pa. Protein na do ni kama. Nyi said the other kaka obewu. Nyi said the odi imbust kaka obewu nti en try up in for no. Oh, sa na me boja na emba bande na stop ade chia. Esa baba me no imbust ni da kama pa.
Imbustable Mr. Testimony no eno na etwa gu no testimonies ni de bebre oyo obi a amamai aju ni padua aboso me kire flamsa hwehwe imbustable Mr. nanom ubon se obekọ obi ho no na de no obekọ private amamai ni nyina ba abesia kọ ama wo ho atọ bema enei bema muntumi embo anwuma yie eno na ebo amoma mutumi ebo adwuma oye adwuma de nti stress ma wuntumi enya adwuma yie wo mpa so a me so hwehwe imbustable Mr. wonno ma activeness e wo soro ade chen to se why active ade chen to se wanya ahoden mapa ni nyina ne se wanom imbustable Mr. wanom edu papa enti se ulcer na etete wo diabetes pressure stroke Mr. Imbustable Mr. Yare bia sa krankro anase afe na abasa ne obetina no man a chance na kwan so a obefa so a on man a chance ene say wonum Imbustable Mr. wonum post ni na duro ni bi na era ni padua nim rahaba shop chemical shop pharmacy bia mu ubenya biato honam je nyina esuro Imbustable Mr. fa number si na fraye dodo akonya yentina so nche enti ebesore so na de aka nyina ato amoso ya numbers ni 0540 71 01 13 0540 71 01 13 and 0246 20 84 96 0246 20 8496 Imbustable Mr. Oposini Edruno Imbustable Mr. Edu papa Imbustable Mr. Oposini Edruno Edrobia Academ Yada masi nyankopon hira da se na yebesan so ahia midin afia pokuya sikaba pa uhia me afreme mama Imbust
Accra FM Wabatele Accra FM ya mami
Inkukuya kabang adibiara durefu ya wofre na fu na nso ya asase durefu ya wofre ne siw adenti efisa asase ne panyin opanyin ne hira opanyin ne Kwabena Bobie Ansah sasere kukuku da bi ochi mekwan no di nkampro obebare bia na wabebare daily graphic ne daily guide memunsam asai magana fu eje na kurum muntie eje ntetireci onamo so wadoto nsura akrokraw gana fu se ubehia kwache wo kwanchen na obema achenchen ache wo kwanchen de ene ankako awrokwa chakra chenchen no ma ne yechen achenchen na se poto ni be poto kasa mafia na efi potofi nti gana fu ntie bobie se obi abo ma wabo ni bi mu watu bobie na obi so obesan abo obia boni bi na dan obobia gana fu beti amanye sempa bobie wona gana fu nanti ubiribiri wona won nanti umprempren mo nanti ubiribiri nanti umprempren
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode no wakanchira katabin say you what you kensen Kwabena keja gu mamne yanko.
Yes sir.
Nana kana asudana
Ihu odumo na oswe.
Reaction.
Ofrashimi ai.
Me who article no. I was just liking it until me who one side that you brought my name in, and I so wish you spoke to me so that I would have given you proper fact of that thing you were writing about. It is sad. This country.
But you echo niana.
Yes, it's me echo. We are living in a disgraceful country. That people, they are the cause of all this galamsey nonsense. It goes to the heart of Gabi Ochedakun.
Excuse me, sir. Which people are you referring to?
The very article that you are writing about, Donald Trump.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me, this is the same people that Major Mahama got killed. It took me and Charles Bishop, and that time Frimpong Boateng had the courage to authorize we stopping that operation, and we stopped it. What happens 3-4 days later, or a week or two later, Charles Bishop is framed that he has gone to collect bribe of 10,000 cedis.
Oh yes, yes.
I was called by I don't want to mention names. Somebody close to the office of the vice president that I should allow these guys to go and work. I refused. Then I got a call from Gabby's office, a lawyer claiming he represents them. On several occasions, I refused. I eventually got a call from Gabby himself. I told them I can't do it. I can't allow them to go and work. What happens? Prof, instead of protecting me, gave in. But what I can tell you on authorities, it is not Prof who authorized them to go there, but he is aware of their presence there.
Okay. No, you see, thank you very much.
Let me warn you first. This story that you're going to touch, if you are ready to make a name, but you are going to have serious enemies, because you are going to have serious journalists coming after you. You are going to have serious police officers coming after you. You are going to have serious government people coming after you. They will frame you. The next thing, which will be. And now what they are something that it will take you hundreds of years. As someone of our work started, I don't know how you know it, but it's a serious matter. I mean, look at the video. With one phone call, did you see how the military got there?
Yeah. Eko, do you know one thing? Hello, Mr. Eko.
Yes.
Do you know one thing? You see, Prof. From the initial stage, I investigated into the matter and realized that Prof was framed because he was trying everything.
You know something, Duncan? I don't want us to go on other sides of matters, but this particular people and this particular concession, I want to be on record to say that Frimpong Boateng did not authorize them.
I see.
But somehow he was informed. Now information being, they are going to do this thing. They have all this. They don't have nothing. When you see, but if someone like Frimpong Boateng is there, then you get the call from someone like that.
But the okay, yes, yeah. Who say Ghana now? No. Although you are ministerial appointment, you are controlled by the party authorities. And that's what I'm saying.
I've told you the lawyers. Their lawyers is Gabi Ochedakun. He called me personally. He made some lawyers call me from the office. They spoke to me. I told them that from this are the same people. You do remember this Kokobaku took me to court? Do you remember that every morning my picture was on the front page of Crusading Guide? And then make a
all right, so for Kwabena, and I know say a drive we are say a dom and pimpemwa one more a cha a your mind mwachia and now more 88. This is Echo Uzi, and very interestingly, they say I'm say the new tactics about they go to court and they tell the court to ask you say memo omudinda baby these are people etivo ya enye say and would describe it in a certain way. Omani omon crofo eko na odidi atem. But when you know that you are being ruled by criminals, when you wake up in the morning and you realize that your president is a criminal, When you wake up in the morning and you realize that your vice president is a criminal, when you wake up in the morning and you realize that your president, the vice president, the national security minister has set up a murder squad, when you wake up in the morning and you realize that the president, the chief of staff, the vice president, they have an armed robbery gang at the Jubilee House, the seat of president. It's sad. It's sad to wake up in the morning to know that you have a president, his family, friends involved in Galamsey, degradation of the environment, destroying our water bodies, destroying everything. It's so sad. Sometimes you get upset and then you want to throw out words. Then it turns out like Omuadie. And Crawford will feed you more. But for your taxpayers' money, life we are more live this year or muntimin live our life, you know. I minim krano, I know, say people like Ketuano, yeah, I'm confused. Ketuano is somewhere, right? Somewhere Jinapone one people, no. Somewhere Jinapo, Samia Oku, Pius, Chastity Teko, or something. Eugene Amua was something. Boy, no, Jubilee House, no. Eugene Ahin. And I saw Modern Kolani be Yasiba the medical said they do free or a communicator. Is it medical or free Bosmasio say what? Miracle, okay, so sorry to medical. So sir, any Enkolabia Baba can political entrepreneurs. Minim krano Gabinum there we know that these are boys are omunya juma da in their lifetime. Omunya juma da, but for politics, but for our taxes. They can't even buy a bicycle. John Kuma, my miniaketua John Kuma, I saw him. Or Bass Empire from Pyramid House. I give him money. Samia Ukuba, my money's cash and in some. And but for politics, they can't even buy bicycle. Bicycle won't be in talk. Onya Juma Sama sorry, I to say. A civil servant may call office and I'm paid this. Yet Timmy say yet no. So at the end of the day, when you wake up and you realize that these same people, a young money in a kabum fighting criminals from outside Ghana. Sankrofo when you are criminals on you are. You have no option than to, describe them in a certain manner. Then they go out there telling them, oh, he's insulting us. Say there, Nanama, trek Omodiaba no, Okama Sama, no court, no catch a court, someone can't just a momo midinda. Can you imagine? But when you say, Ayana, I say, a kufuado ne gabwatch dark no so guys. And can you quite so mokra complaining about insults that we are. And sometimes I ask myself, say, then Nkrofo it me hunu nyansa. I don't consider some yemwa. They should forgive me. Yeah, I don't consider them as animals. No, I won't do that. But then I wonder, say, I don't know who nyansa say obi di diatem and now be describe in a certain light. Na me bofu. And I am there. I don't know who. Because this is their trait. It's stuck. This is what they have been doing for years to politicians, to their opponents. Even President Kufuor, who was within the party, Gabu Achidakwa Nyejano, insults upon insults. To the extent that you have a whole Otumfuo complaining that this riff-raff Gabi Ochedako Ane Bediato is insulting him. How on earth? Otumfuo say Odin try agu Gabi Ochedako. So say there na wa Gabi ho a eya akono eya Otumfuo pe. We are saying nothing. Me Gabi, there is nothing about Gabi I like. He knows nothing, absolutely nothing. Nothing. So how on earth will Otumfuo wake up and complain openly that Gabi Ochedako and Asante Bediato did matter? I don't know Jeffrey anymore. But yes, that is their style. But when is their turn? And when you look at them, when you look at their physical appearance, you ask yourself, it's on radio. I can't use certain descriptions. But when you look at their physical appearance, it's not even appealing. Then you see them insulting people. And these are the guys perpetrating evil on us. Right? And yes, I will see. The entire mammy boy will see away, no, Nama.
On no shock or quarter now.
Only lawyers are true. Say, tape we am a boy, no. And you're no equosia. Yes, he obedience and that got to do it because for almost 1 year now, some of us we have been pressing on the police service to pick this tape and investigate. You heard the tape, I said, of Swampofo, most of Swampofo say, what tape be a you for Swampofo. You invited of Swampofo. You did not wait for anybody to come and do any complaint. You invited, and as we speak, Chairman for Swampofo is still in court over a leaked tape. The same leaked tape, and the guy is just working as a free man. Now he has gathered courage because your boy and actually from the security point of view, quickly let your lawyers issue a statement. At tape we buy about 2-3 years new. Man won't cry for issue statement. Say, idea no enye o voice. Can you imagine?
Yeah, my voice.
Maybe I go for the man.
Yeah, the voice. Yeah, my voice.
You see, sometimes, some voice when you butra, as a man and I'm a form. Now, when you say a call, see a ref say on one or side video no more party here scano. I don't know. I don't hear any of my lawyers now and counts and you know. You see foolishness. When you tell them they are foolish, they get angry. I know politicians. Nanama minimiso biya nye. Look at this Okujato Ablakwa revelations. How can a 78-year-old man, a president, with 40 years and our struggle say, I mean, you have been in the political system and you have shown your commitment, say, also add your quota in building the nation. Right? And attempts to, I mean, add your quota, no, not knowing that you have an ulterior motive. So you want the presidency and you start exerting criminality on us. Now, just look at this. That a whole government led by a 78-year-old man decides, say, yeah, national project. You better register on Crofom, you be dealing baby. Now, you take board of trustees in so back. Yeah, they no air dadam. Then Crofobity baby, a project in your modia. So when Omu project, now Ghana Beko Montano. No man catch almost a project in Yamodia, dear. That time, when in a bush of Aqua then they join the people. Now, a year Jumama Mudi, Ewa. How can you do that? At the age of 78 years, what do you want?
Mudi National Cathedral, Dini Muno Aqua be a company. Yeah, she said, any Ghana, the any ni a yibia.
What do you want in life? A day, when you look at them, you look at the Kufado, Kenoforiata, Gabi, that boy, Bedia Tuo, or Safumafo, those guys. When you look at them, you ask yourself, a day now, what you will say, a day. And I say, on my gun, I know a suono, a yawa, and so you, Upe say, be secret, jatum now hotel. And sometimes I feel like Akufo-Addo is possessed with a demonic spirit. I feel it. I feel it. That he is possessed. So money be a person a say or minor etinimu, and sometimes I don't know whether I should blame him or whether I should feel like yes, Bibi dine ye juma. I don't know. Obey there do my boni say, oh yes, I den. What they are den. Yes, politicians. Nanama politicians, but you see, we are dealing with two evils here, right? And I always keep on saying, from where I sit, probably if we have a third force or maybe a fourth party beer, then we can do a proper analysis. But for now, I mean, the lesser evil is obviously NDC. Unless somebody prove to me that, oh, and they must say, me no idea about any president to say. Or my ejapade fan crofo she baby na emma omono enye and run that on my ejapade no in their name. I don't get it. Maybe and my basa me read you could tell you know I'm like, what is it? Eh dear Bonnie Bayer, just tell us. We you be watch out. Initially, I heard them talking about it. Almost say, ne papa Borgana Bosia or something, or I don't know what is it. I'm talking about Akufo-Addo. But now so 6-7 years, but the Bonini Bia.
But already, Honorable Samokuja Traveler, you know, so consultant, be a microphone with US, almost $6 million.
That is it. That is it. 6
million, almost in the day, say carry list.
Omia too. That is what I'm talking about. Issue I be so. But you see, Eko was it there way no, and the mama Bobie to say. What body Eko was it? You are telling us Nkrofua or more galam say no. After 2-3 years, will be anya she. Well, she will let the baby warning ye. Ghana for say mo bia money din say eyo no a ye hwe no investigations cry anya bi. Then you have this dampare guy no a friend this and one say the national chairman of NDC etimi sori kwatra such a meeting ana wan ko bi General Mosquito wan ko bi okobi me who same jamfi, and I think I saw I be a name mistake, so Messi akwa check you. But my point is say me who the entire NDC for kra ana aye dampare call. I don't see the reason why okwa dey. Okwa dey. Obi tape likia uhunyansa say who invite no a process to court. Obi tape likia yere de unhu say nyansa. Uri anu afro mu mienu se munyaye na menye madwuma. Ade aba adwuma papa ba na dampare wo ye. Edim papa ba na wuja. Edim papa ba na wuja. Ade adwuma papa ba na ye. Eya wa afro mu mienu. And maybe be a leader of a political party. Such people I won't waste time on them. The opposite you be annoyed. Remember on say when you palm book crowd we say. Why should you waste your time on such a person? And I saw some agent fine to him. And I could see Baba one here. And you see, I was talking about insults, right? Ghana for young one MPP youth organizer no a video no. Okay, all right. So young quality. Me person me and quick. Then we come to these issues about. But what the young quality video no.
Okay.
And then I me call can want some on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And look, Akufo-Addo and his people, I just what I'm person
I pay crowd or the other to say, Musuno Bane Quam of us or Moya station boys. Be any moment Namonam economy, I must say no. Is a as a Yama crying your man, as a Yamuchi as a tribute crazy a consul. Send a more responding.
I told them, Mampini, that Tribia, never be our canon.
Why are they?
Or Tribia. Never be our canon.
As I'm trouble, you can say,
Tribia.
Say,
now,
just a candle down our day.
Yeah, or Tribia.
Say, Mintiasi,
or Tribia.
Or no, sir.
Now, they are flash or Tribia now.
Anonymous Amaika
or Somaika. It's a Hunum.
Oh, as him.
Yeah.
You're not being fair. So, what you have been to know can't Muno. Oh, Nancy, you know, can find him. Wow. What kind of wa?
Bien, I know, I so to be bumsa. Oh, formally being ho.
When you have dimwits, drug addicts, and I wonder why on several occasions you will see a Akufo-Addo picture drunk video. And I wonder why obi to say Akufo-Addo say Ghana for say why a drug addict now on Tiasi. I wonder. When any insults now omo kan ho asem no from where they sit say omo suma omo nkrofo no bi even if say enipa no on say Akufo-Addo no ube do omo achi o MPP mo a omo ma self entitlement bi. Even we as they want you to feel like you are an account. And they want to speak like accounts. This guy, I heard say almost a friend is Salem or something.
Or you're the youth organizer.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
National youth organizer.
That's what I heard.
MPP.
That's what I heard. You know, when they come and join Akufo-Addo, they want to speak like an account. I have such friends that I tell them, be yourself. Why? OMPP, you want to behave like you are Achim or Ashanti. You can never be an Achim or Ashanti. No. You can never be. But, Onse, would raise the same issues about them. Then, did he attempt? And here me buso almost say, the word ODD atem no, I know what you say. Recently, my uncle, a friend say, one of the guys at Akufo-Addo, Jubilee House, me offer back offer me. Now, Musana say, I did the attempt what you say, you can't so or say Akufo-Addo complain, he say, we are born near the dinner table.
Near the dinner table.
Aye. Now say or church last year say or can the attempt it should give me a clear understanding of the attempt chrono Akufo-Addo can. When omuti the word edidiatem and listen to Salem.
Na ewiabanka mo sing praises.
Say we are by a botching him and sa e wo chebi. E says your mobile.
Say na mo ye na nyankwa da so ase Ghana. Obese mu yi na ye wia.
I don't know. Minim adekra or best because
enti Kwabena se de wo kan se omo ben omo pese omo dane te sese bia kanfo kasa no. Enti where is coming from? I think say word na all can on tiasie.
So ya kasina no. Oma kasina no se onkoka.
Okay, so Ghana ni bia wo kasa about this economic mess crisis no. Obia abro.
Obia abo. So on tiasie no person ye no ho asantini.
No, so who describing this as say ono ye Ghana ni o wo man nim oni baby an o man ni free ba enu oni wo man ya wo gya ye de ma MPP.
Okay say Freddie Blay ekodidi eye to gba that time the same say Kwabena sa no omo ka asema no ba be ka bi okay Freddie Blay nipa fun say kwase ampani say ono koka kire obi say ono Kwabena obi a utimi broda ka mu those days asempa pyramids utimi broda ka mu me adu free down what they call office and me because I moved with them, I know them. Sometimes omo kan crofo once me to sure omo say asema wo kan what they are can I say and listen to this stupid boy youth organizer or whatever. Let's listen to him. Just listen to him. And you know omo ntimi omo identify and say to the MPP people enya tem ni deal. Omo adwene mu no. Enya tem di.
But senke for opposite side never dey.
You know ya tem di.
Eno ya tem di. But say kodwo mahama mo so dia. Eno dey ya normal.
Yeah, no nya tem di.
Oh, okay.
Omo no nyansa mu no. Omo nyansa mu no. So wan twa so a no akoka asem a yenka. But omo nyansa mu no enya tem di. And it's sad.
Basa na kotena dwabo bi ase. Na waye sensin. No what ho de a.
Say nantwi ya boni tuo no.
Waye sensin eyi am say your friends how come say bab eyi as no what was saying the wo kan de a ndie
forget it. Mesi kufuado Legon ha ne ma efiri ne hwini mu ba. Obokura airtime. Na obia o use sa ne ma ne bia oni ma de kura ema. But the nyina fa ne so ye pani aba and so what? Me there is no way I can replay that thing here. On no, I won't do it. Because hey, I mean nipa there. O di opa mo bi chance e mo sa video ni se si a so mbe complain wo kroma o didi na na atem. And omo the ya na me tan ya me ya ne say omo some linguistic phobia penifobia na titwi say ndis ni katwi a on na chire mu kwame odi atim kwame tie on kasa ne kwame kasa wante kasa asia kwame tie kwasi asam nko a ndis ni katwi a na chire mu ba we twi kasa na boy ne kan yo ya ne ye nchire every said you can eye enti so omo ka atemdidi a no omo do omo ni abu nkrofo bi do omo ni a kire baabi. They will go and organize think tanks and those CSOs some crasy for akronfo no they organize them and tell them monya research montro ni fanko newspaper mu nkrofo ni edidi atem. Just look at this. Just imagine Pablo saying this about Akufo-Addo. Just imagine Pablo can't say about Akufo-Addo. and then kaya morning show and kaya no na omo ode
whole topic
and kaya topic and ben ranyumre ube say a West African Foundation for issue statement
media foundation for West Africa
omo issue statement now we so issue statement
say what did the president
na say my political temperature no kosoro Anyway, all right. So let's leave this one. But my research now here, no, my background the baby see baby.
Okay.
And I know today, Ghana for bebre no 18 sound come away. And then me sorry I no plan me nya almost be 4, 5, 6 calls. A month for almost so call shops koto ade ene. Yeah, prices no kosoro. Ebi we buy 2 cedis, ebi we buy 5 cedis and all that. And some of them, and they will be crowded or the Nema Okoye from port documents and me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's sad. It's very sad because right now a month for a struggle with a year electricity bill. We shall be any 300 Ghana cedis a month. Any panel talk prepaid 50 cedis, 83 days. 50 cedis. 83 days. Now young girls are almost apartment on her own cannot buy prepaid for 300 Ghana cedis. Say common movie from Indomie.
Na Indomie dey kwabrate mi to Indomie.
Say first pa no eja Indomie ne bread, mama Indomie.
You say Indomie ne yento.
And na make say first no. Na ya say my woman ne ma bonten so of
Indomie.
Aha, ani bia now
they say they ebisa prepaid discount.
Yes, free because first pan prepaid at least obey me manage.
Or 200 cedis ya. Ebi obet me there 2 weeks.
It's more than even 2 weeks.
1 month.
1 month.
But sisa say.
What do I say? In the say no a movie from Indomie level to a year prepaid and now no it's the nama unim me sorry I am a car say me to okun area so okun media enya kra no me ni alaji preso a ebi a 50 pesos bi de
ebeba
menya de oni obia oni na ekọ preso oni chance onim de obeye in life say nipa no and it's likely say bedroom baby no Bobie them fridge sine them TV sine them but ont me access
enti said dia wo kan dia onni bie no wo de wo be ha dia wo be so when da so say bibi beba but dia e bia obi shop and wote but because of near say enkofo le akoti na fie enti prostitution Kwabena enti prostitution prostitution enu na ekoso Ghana asese ya
yes say okaka nkoda no bebo prostitution no a na akufado ne nkrofo aka so omo ba yare ebedi
yo because Kwabena de ekowia no eye prostitution enkowie hwe
na prostitution no kra enkanye ya if we don't take care and I know it's happening because I say now we have serious organized crime groups ya omo recruiting koda young girls young boys young girls that ya no nti no mo yere system nessa I mean I know akufado no ma sheda na ye system nessa so that the generation will succumb to ahochre
na omo twi nkrofo nso kowura mu pa
yeah because obema woni beje tactics obema woni beje and let's impoverish the people unleash ahochre on them the omo ebenya omo ne ebenya omo say Germany mean legalize also ntiase okay I'll use my own way to legalize it and how do we do it your man crofo no nchire omo because as we speak now say me hu crofo mo posting daily on Facebook me to 50 cedis 3 days na asa me to 100 cedis 4 days na asa and
na when you na kura chino na see you abeka kire wo kura so be sa atu
and then you can't blame the CEO eye bawomianom enhyehyeye He's under instructions. They instruct him that this is what we want to do.
But Kwabena serious.
Yes.
Serious.
Serious. At the end of the course, is serious. Is they say ombe pay attention to what is happening? They are insulting everybody, and they are calling for war. They are calling for fight. Mopa momra mienko. Mopa momra mienko no so no. Monkola we afa na moye japade ma akumienu miensa bi. E wo Ghana ha say, and you are calling mopa momra mienko. One wine ebeko. Hey, o mind chichire. Let's sit down and talk.
Ure supermarket.
You know,
Ure market Kwabena. Na light, obeto light. 100 Ghana.
Yes.
Na 4 days, na Ansah.
Yes.
Na unhu dia wodi ye.
Yes. And you see,
we had a gas cylinder. Na me konfele me cylinder kitwa. 95 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Cylinder kitwa o.
Okay.
Kitwa.
Yeah. And you see, Nanama, unim dia ya sisia o. Say o light the sana on this car. On say esa ho chenchi ni bebre no ade aduane she fridge mu. No ma di ni kakra. Say stewa oye ni bebre. No ade a she fridge mu. And the sun light sape one nkola na aduane.
Ni nyina sei.
Asamaba. Enti nipa ne light be sa na yem because wa ye aduane a she fridge mu a one nkoda na be di ni kakra. And here's the situation. You have the president, the vice president, the chief of staff, the national security minister, the appointees, CEOs, Jubilee House. They don't pay light bills. They don't pay water bills. They are using cars freely. They don't buy fuel. They have coupons with themselves. This is the reality. This is the situation.
But Obi baby na no aka bibi. Yes, we incite a threat. But Kwabena ye come say security threat.
And America say to them, Omo kasa, Omo adwini no, Omo dis Omo kasa. When Akufo-Addo went to PCF money, say fa kan kontra kan kwasi asem no. Say Omaya adwumanim no, anyati bibi beti. To him and say fa kan na eye, Omo no, you are not inciting the public. Let John Mahama use same words. Come out with same statements. That look, baby, I didn't know. You hear them. You hear the Catholic Bishop Conference. You hear the Pentecostal Akronfono. You hear them. You hear Otabel, another political entrepreneur. You hear a friend say Duncan Williams. Ono what did the politics Musa Bambiaba Arosha on the Musa. You say political entrepreneurs. Wagadre. You talk about it. They tell you are insulting them. But that is the reality.
Monkasa.
That is the reality.
Monkasa. Did you gana ya? Monkase.
Okay, so Ama, let's go and listen to a South mouth on Baumia. But as we are talking about this, on say they are projecting somebody. And that tape way Madina and Osafma for casting way about Baumia. Right? In 2020. In 2020, right? Okay, so you go to Baumia quick one. Maybe I say we fair no na me
I want all of us here to, and on behalf of my colleagues, say a very big thank you to the type of leadership the EMT has enjoyed from Dr. Baumia. A chairman who is so involved in the work of he works like a member, like a secretary. It's sterling quality, professionally excellent. So we are where we are because Dr. Baumia is putting up a very professional chairmanship to the EMT. And I pray that we continue to work together as a team. I would want all of us here to, and on behalf of my colleagues, say a very big thank you to the type of leadership the EMT has enjoyed from Dr. Baumia. A chairman who is so involved in the work of he works like a member, like a secretary. It's sterling quality, professionally excellent. So we are where we are because Dr. Baumia is putting up a very professional chairmanship to the EMT. And I pray that we continue to work together as a team. I would want all of us here to, and on behalf of my colleagues, say a very big thank you to the type of leadership the EMT has enjoyed from Dr. Baumia. A chairman who is so involved in the work of he works like a member, like a secretary, sterling quality, professionally excellent. So we are where we are because Dr. Baumia is putting up a very professional chairmanship to the EMT. And I pray that we continue to work together as a team. I would want all of us here to, and on behalf of my colleagues, say a very big thank you to the type of leadership the EMT has enjoyed from Dr. Baumia. A chairman who is so involved in the work of he works like a member, like a secretary, sterling quality, professionally excellent. So we are where we are because Dr. Baumia is putting up a very professional chairmanship to the EMT. And I pray that we continue to work together as a team. I would want all of us here to, and on behalf of my colleagues, say a very big thank you to the type of leadership the EMT has enjoyed from Dr. Baumia. A chairman who is so involved in the work of he works like a member, like a secretary, sterling quality, professionally excellent. So we are where we are because Dr. Baumia is putting up a very professional chairmanship to the EMT. And I pray that we continue to work together as a team. I would want all of us here.
Now, what settles our questions need the man say, now I'm not know your day. He was the head of the economic management team.
And he is now.
No, I'm talking about the former president, Dr.
The late,
yes.
No, the late Parkwesi.
Parkwesi. Or certain questions demand because of who said, on an in charge of the economy. On an in charge, and to say, be better than one certain from my former president, your mama. Because he was there in charge, or your accountant, or your financial expert, no Bank of Ghana. And you appointed so my vice president. And then you could 2012 or Murini. It's about me a question is say or question the capabilities. I didn't know some Kwabena or my neighbor no Bomiani teacher who's it's in Dr. Bomia responsible. Crisis say a woman, mess say a woman, I want you to come. Dr. Bomiano, you're holding responsible.
Now, what they are trying to do is say, Omo person mu jareno.
Kwabena Omuja into Omuja Lumponi.
And what now, Baumia Encrofono Namo can say Mess Neko Sesiano Baumia Encajon. All right, so you go to Gideon Boako on this matter. You go to Gideon Boako then on Okwas Empire FM, right? So you go to Gideon Boako, and I think say later also call. Okay, so you go to Gideon Boako, my own brother, Dr. Gideon Boako.
Oh, so sad. Oh, India, all round. Eti me de what now? Now only me akabum. Na sa nipa ya do matoto to ame. Omo na omo sign whole contract. Okay? Omo na omo share execution. Omo ne civil service for engineers ne ye ho adwuma ne ade ade. Nemum aya omo fa report nye den. Emreye. Na yen hwe bibi nkoyi a ne yen kire omo so omo nye den. Omo nye ni. What am I say? Eti aya individual ministers no any government agencies ne modema omo bono. And a sum up by you the total effect and as a performance of the economy. It is not Baumia. Somebody Baumia office, yes, I check. Yama contract to her. We don't execute project there. But what Chres say, as a vice president, no, obey extra, obey work extra hard, add the new ideas about. Into we say BB to say, yeah, this I know how to buy. Call China, go negotiate Sino Hydro. It was a fresh idea. Nobody had thought about it. But a buyer see implemented Sino Hydro, a Ministry of Finance, a Ministry of Roads. Patriot and Merchants. Obi and how Vice President office are part of the implementation of Sino Hydro. So you do say a sign contract and cry. Vice President can only the say. The Odiba Buan you run a Kufado near buying say, Nimdia Wakusku Akusiani de Wono. What did the new ideas beba? Ya buyer 2017. Now unemployment is a big issue. Yeah, but unemployed graduates association, it took the vice president on the office team. Say, Abaya Yajitim Bonnet. And you man Crofosi and when you buy an intimate criteria Juma. So what do? Took young people in the vice president office, including the vice president, to think outside the box. See if we to send up Kumbra. Preoccupy. And the man setting hope will be about Mabuna Waganaha and they created 100,000 jobs in 1 year in this country. It's outside the box thinking. They do say you implemented NAPCO. And your vice president office now implement you. A certain ministry biase and the Yasha say Omobaya no my in ye. O my in year. Obetaka so vice president the idea ne buy. But a home implementation na ankasano. And yet vice president okay? It do say yasu. And Crawford Yari won't crash any other the intimate fund room, Cohonen and Conne, but ambulance is also 55 functional ambulance pen our country. Nagana will be a Apajana say, who quiet the befaso. It took the vice president out of innovation. Say, you have a zipline drum, bra. Yadi Banan Crawford dinner tamu can some gono so yes, near daddy. People thought it was not possible. But you see, who here visionary leader. Now I think outside the box, while Branko phone who are not the solution about. Yeah, the solution by a zipline by a Minister of Health and then the banner FSO. It's about me and the way no say, while you're thinking machine for the MPP, both in opposition and in government. Okay? Now all the ideas near there, nearby.
And some of our Kenyans and Ansah being.
The Omitri worker. Well, young, your cousin, Gideon Boko, you know Gideon is. Unim Gideon. Okay, say Gideon now or okay news, no a reporter, Hello FM News.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Gideon, you mean you are send all your Alan. Alan didn't go school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alan Samartin didn't go school.
Okay.
That time, yeah, now a support Alan group, no, me or no, John Kuma, Samia Uku. You know, Alan didn't, and now a report it. Maybe what Hello FM News, no report my.
Oh, okay.
Gideon Bako. So, and Gideon is a very nice person. He's a very nice person for that one. I mean, on one-on-one basis.
Okay.
Yeah, Gideon is a very nice person. So, I mean, let's get that one straight. And I have a special relationship with him. Just that, Oma Mene Jimmy Kakra.
Now, Kwabena, some can say Ansah be any.
Just say, oh, what catch you almost on Jimmy? Oh, so did you matter?
Who can't Nabco?
And here me busa say, so you have somebody, I don't know, or you say, or think it, or no, on your doer. He is a thinker. He is not a doer. You want a thinker to become a president. He will just think. So this is Gideon Bwako for you. This is Baumia. Baumia, I mean, touch wood, which it will never happen. Say Baumia Abedi president. Now, it's obvious that Baumia as a president, yenya crisis obey yase a young crofo. And you're no.
So, I'm with the Debbie Crofo.
And you're no. Honor dear, and is a president the only on your day. And now, Omasuma a Kofi Bente or nominating and Crofo. Just listen to Gideon Bwako. And I wonder, any paya or did doctorate degree in Maomo. I don't know where they get it.
But Kwabena Omono, President Akufo-Addo, Omunina, why Yankasa na accept responsibility da.
No, but so because I say and no then teacher say on the thinking the nap no bar. The can say Mugunwa on the Wagunewi.
Send ye tie bia. But say Kwabena obi betina se na wo bedwe no be plan say di. Obi abetimi aye.
Debio. Omo an kai any foolish man can think.
Hey.
Enti papa one ne mawo fie. O sori anu adwene ho ani ebedi fufuo. my plan is here bedi fufu ama no wahwem
say obi a wabodam say wonwene a adenti na ka ba
odwane
adenti na nsu oba wabodam o enti ono no de wonwene ti adenti na ka ba e wo so odwane free
so now Gideon Bwako is telling us we have a mad insane vice president thinking for us 100,000 NABCO people omo way if you see a wo me hu eye amamuo me hu aban president Kufuor wan yo say me the policy aban magu no
esa akura de ede wo muka
esa de wo muka eye anga gu no so we have a vice president who can only think this is the person na osafmafo tape na your boy no all catch say all that we see today eye ba omi adaroma na ama yehu in 2020 omo ba ya na jomama reserves ni bi wo ho stabilization fund ni bi wo ho we wo ho ya na omo sika no left right center na IMF sika no wo ho ya na omo din basa no bawumia all that we see bawumia when there is a problem na bawumia na soma ne nkola ne Kofi Bentel no mungo kan kire omo say Kufu Adwa ya no nyamia because they have realized Ghanaians are so stupid. Let them start saying it today. Say your vice president. We have a Safuma for telling us that he's the chairman of the EMT. Then you have somebody who has never gone near presidency. No objection is say Baumiade or no on Gaho. Or no Safuma for catcher say Baumia is the chairman. Or no bibi omoye biano ne modern monti no omoye. Then you have some people who have never gone near presidency. They don't even know how presidency it looks like. Then they are telling you no. And this is the man. Now, me more E11 cry because E11 Gideon Bwako went on City FM to explain why Baumia was not talking about the E-levy. On say, even that one with the intro, metie tape in there. On say, Baumia went to Peace FM.
I can say Maso.
Maso.
You introduce any levy or no. A dear transaction, electronic transaction.
Yeah. Ansah and a bar. And now man for Busa say, oh, on Kasa. Then you could take Gideon Bwako. And only Gideon Bwako say, be okay. Or say, yes. Baumia kasa, but say superior argument be a bar. Okay, so let's go to City FM and listen before we come to your issues. Quick one. We have the next 10-20 minutes to do this. Now I'm on for Abem. So you go take Gideon Bwako on a year Baumia. Baumia the capacity as an economist. You go take a Dr. Gideon Bwako. And Doc can find me because this kind of things, your small say, couldn't come on.
I was your fancy, but Kwabena said, yeah, you are crass a Gideon Bwako is my crown, oh man, audience to do because in some Huna Kwane Kekan. Dr. Baumia ain't mean Janet. Enfidi esi wo Ghana ha oh ene Gideon Bwako ko wudu Kumasi Ketia ayi kaje tia market ho gadama no ne ka kire wo mo say Dr. Baumia ni mu ho hwe wudu makola ufi makola kantamanto ho no no ne wawura mu o kai hifo no gada dwadifo ni nyina da ne say Dr. Baumia ni mu ho hwe because edin Ghana ha wo bia boy Dr. Baumia din Dr. Baumia sema wonu kan from opposition no wan it's not even about say one crunch the Ghana for. Obi and say Dr. Baumia na ye in charge of the economy. Ade na yembo finance minister din. Ade na yen kan obi an kan gu kan oforiata so yembo. Obi and say Baumia and am o my Ghana economy asay. Well, finance minister Gigi loan bebre am obi e kan and a loan na collapse. It is said Gideon Bwako se hwan enka mo ye no na nkoma babo nti na maka kire Ghana for say Dr. Baumia can say woman fa woman advice say woman fa omo kwaji loan wo kan ye inflation dwane akose no wo kan ye wo kan say no woman fa but say ne crisis we say ye drew na say because of say obi presidential ambition mu nyina da achi ankoma bia no be di president e beboa mo enti say mu yi e de afiri no so a Dr. Bomia e na amagana aseye Dr. Bomia na ne amagana ye hu ni but ya na eyema ahometie ma reho say obi ti say Madam Samira Bomia wodi okunachi na omani abre say e was Dr. Bomia be di president because Dr. Bomia ni mu agu ase wo Ghana fu enim Ghana dwadifuo nyinara ye wo Ghana ha obia wo mamu bia no Dr. Bomia ni magu ase odwadini a na onu numre bi atwam okuta 100,000 Ghana cedis ya wo sesade akọ dollars akọ import ne ma aba no sa bre no 2016 na dollar yesay less than 4 cedis it is any pani nim say okuta 100,000 Ghana cedis ya onum so okuta sika dwetri but enne because of Dr. Bomia enti no 100,000 Ghana cedis enye dwetri sika na wo benya ne 2016 no sika na nka wo sesa dollar wo benya no Kwabena ene 100,000 just wunya best times 10
nana unim yanko ene prices adwuma wa ye no mu ene enra no almost start a new taxes no right
enra no almost start ye
but
we kra no enye current prices na
because after na GRA for be ma directives and all that
we say old price me fan say best a month ne wo ho no mo na me start on nido 10 no
yeah
nido yellow no 10 no 101 Ghana cedis
okay so taxes number
buy
but your best omo etie in case we ko baby enne akoto ade a wo turn no previously no omo atum na obetumi amaye hu because yentimi ehu wo baby enti de ye nimu na ye ho adwuma no so you can also help us with information me nipa be 6 na no pay me free they spoke to me like oh makoto ade price yatum anano pay that is what I heard I heard
but so me say Kwabena best from January ebe no several to say new taxes so prices of commodities no unse enye engina de egina essa and na okwa market na kokota de a so best 3-4 days unko ne atum enya dia egina baby egina na say ene ukọ ebi afun so glide ebi abekọ but say ukọ market ukọ supermarket no ne ade de prices no enye stable enu de enye stable enti so, lele 5 kilos no 125 Ghana cedis energy no 220 Ghana cedis enom say red eagle nom ni Cindy nom no enu na ebi eja we are omeka se no de ebo no wo fom enu na eja ye ma menum bia premier for omeka se 2 jimi no enu na ye 90 Ghana cedis na milo tin no so 35 Ghana cedis na milo sachet ketwa no sachet enye ketwa pa ba no mi hunu de we a omuwe no
sachet
enye ketwa pa no to 2 cedis no de but ba ku bi wono memu odu kakra no eno no sese no 24 Ghana cedis na se fried so no me bisa ma me say 1 liter no 25 Ghana cedis na o si you know eno na almost say eno no ye de be cry friend say me refi eno ye 35 Ghana cedis na kosua crate oso ono no okokofa omo de man de emu odu kakra no 55 Ghana cedis kosua crate 55 we obi ono shop owner na me friend no osi crate no ono no kokofa omo de man 55 Ghana cedis
I see.
And tomatoes, we say tomatoes. Akoma dan tomatoes. A paint rubber no. Ketwana ye 100 Ghana cedis.
White one.
White one no 100 Ghana cedis. But se wo kodwemu dia tomatoes no. Ya boa no enketwa 4. 10 cedis. Enti wo ya no ma yiketwa ba ko dia to so.
TS 5 cedis ni mana.
Oh, omo bone 10 cedis. Ukọ Accra, ukọ market centers, Dome Accra no ma.
Okay, so nanama sa policy normally buy say agri ministry ton aduane no ewe.
Kwabena. Na minister no dey buy. Body enye body na no woton wo ho. Woton how many days? E body no so aye na odi kogu ene body no Kwabena. Ukọ dwemu a body no. Enketwa no me ensa ye 5 cedis. Nketwa no ano ebi ye 5 10 cedis. De emu odu no ye soso no 4 10 Ghana cedis. On say body yes yemfa body enko ekom. Yemfa body enko ekom. Ghana nua on say the way I see seasonal foods body e what time I eba. And we come market abanche Kwabena ye bo abanche 10 Ghana cedis. And it's not like
so mun twa banche 5
because banche no say di bronya wi afiji no epenisia na eba na asas banche no kura anoa enti anoa ne sa anoa and then 10 cedis ni kura no akwakoto kura no ensan so kura enye nka ne bra ho enti no enya de se bayira so de Kwabena ne yento bayira de men say tie yi high
say ya kase
oh yes so wo pepo na de a na omuso mu obi sa akawo se mbobo bi di na nto no ne ade
uni akawda
well say ba me ye no de minima ni ponanom ne no me ade ba na em say be na me ma me kaze na to them but ponanu Kwabena e bia wo so be pepo na ne
I think so mention 1 liter of fried or 25 Ghana cedis.
Yes, 25 Ghana cedis.
Obisi baby on 1 year 45 Ghana cedis.
No, any ketwa no. Say we ma me ketwa pa no because the ono ne kan dey 45 Ghana cedis.
45 okay.
We say fried tori ye ketwa wo ho no mo. Eno ne ye ketwa pa no.
E 1 liter no.
Me frɛ ma me no because me to dey ye to no me say no me hu ne latest no. Eno ne ye 45 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Kwabena ba ire ne dey pona no. Tia pa sei. Yeah, me no me no yem peduani adia.
Obi asend me tomatoes back 2 cedis.
Say me try o say yen kiti say 4 no ma yi ba akwa aka ho 5 10 Ghana cedis tomatoes. Ye yi ni say ba ko ene na ma me che say omo ko free na vrongo. Burkina some dey try na vrongo mbom say na vrongo toast no. Ba ko say wo garden esenya adoa. Eno nso no omo boa ne 5 cedis. Eno nso ba ko 4 5 Ghana cedis. Kwabena cabbage untimi to cabbage. Cabbage yes. Cabbage de mu odu kakra bi no 20 Ghana cedis. Cabbage de mu odu kitu kakra no ano
enkontomre
on se kontomre nso no afi na eba. Eti kontomre no so ma chechire ne 5 cedis ba ubie mu de a unu se ebinim because unu se free hamatan mu ne eba December January ntino enkontomre board. Mimi say no on say yen unko na wotie de ya no wadidie no enhye da nya yi biasa but obi a maame a ni kunu kan ho kura mienu miensa kan ho no Kwabena enye simple I dey mo ketwa de say abro so a 8 cedis Milotin 35 Ghana cedis so imagine say uni ukunu no ma mo ye be 6 ena mutifie na woto milo 35 Ghana cedis wo beto mo kaka na se nido ena wo beto a nido 10 no 101 Ghana cedis na Kwabena wo so koto bayre ana wo koto emole bibie ni market Kwabena ne border for
okay so now
salmon no ketwa no ketwa pa no ye 20 ga en ketwa no 20 cedis na salmon no so maka cho say Abidjan salmon
really
yes ye wa Abidjan salmon ye wa Ghana salmon Kwabena edwemu kwanya simple
okay so nanama baby aye dru no George Agbagba say toothbrush box which is made up of about 12 pieces. It's 120 Ghana cedis just yesterday in the market. And Rankwa. Okay, so yamra back to this new taxes. And buy. It's obvious that say no yebehunu increment in sachet water.
Say sachet water no pack no 10 Ghana cedis.
And it's likely say beko up.
Ebeko, yeah.
Bottled water, ebeko up. Oil, beko up. Oil ko up, be affected enuane a yede oil na eche. Say bofruit no money.
Rice and stew na bibia.
So
drinks no mo so beko up.
Yeah, and also beko up. Including beer and all those things, ebeko up. Then we are dealing with the same kolano indomie pan omudi.
Forgetting na say so much to indomie said. O be na what to indomie. Indomie. Sapo aduan no say no. Woni ni say biem. Indomie boarding.
Now Jolom tell us Kwabena, I just returned from the market. 4 ripe plantain is costing me 20 Ghana cedis. 20 Ghana cedis. So 20 Ghana cedis. Just 4 ripe plantain is costing him 20 Ghana. 4 20 Ghana cedis.
10 cedis.
Okay.
4 no ubenya 10 cedis. I would domi market.
Depending on the sizes.
Yes, but omu bua 10 cedis. But the animal would do 4 10 cedis.
Okay.
Okwa.
E wona wo ko.
E wona me come bi on so me kwa akra.
Okay.
Indomie no kese no 11 Ghana cedis. Ena ketua no 8 cedis. Oh yeah, anyasa wo kwa akoye ne Indomie na hwe nka ho. Indomie no kese ne 11 cedis. Ketua no 8 cedis. Apona ketua no wodi 2. Woti mienu anu no de agunsuom. No de egg 2 account. So imagine say ono kwa ono no di na no pa. 8 just 16 cedis. Egg 2 5 cedis. I just said 21. Cabbage no muni niam ode be enka ho menti anopa no nko ano. Na kire say almost 30 cedis iko. And they say Indomie odi twice a week.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so Kwasi AJ says, Commander, now we are not able to eat fufu again. Now cassava is expensive like something. A family of 7, we spend like 80 Ghana cedis on cassava and plantain if you want to eat fufu. Now, one from Paradise Life Cathedral says cocoyam and cassava are organized for. Okay, so what he wants to say is, I want the cocoyam and cassava almost says in the 20 Ghana cedis each and what kaswa. Like, so upesonya cocoyama. Just from 20 Ghana cedis echo. And I'll be.
Banchen and Ketuano. And can you call and give me a 2 cedis and Ketuano not just almost born 10 cedis no. But I can see an almost 20 cedis.
Okay, so even now, so I say Ujai imported foods like maybe rice and sanyam and nebuaya de now subedi and kuntumri kran kwansusua and bayra. You know, see a problem.
Kwabena, ye local foods no kwa de and no kwa emboa families say yes or beko dwom say and no person medi. Any a mono de ye to Jimmy no. No anya bi no anya tin tomatoes. No anya oil. Na ne can foods na tin foods na no. E gesia fofo no kwa na efo se no. No why any stew no nya tin tomatoes no tin kom. We any bebila na so no mu didi mu. Because enya ado ase na Kwabena wo beto. E na wo de ye stew bebila si wo se mo na bayire se na wo beto. Bayire se na wo beto. Bayire 15 cedis. Bayire 15 cedis no Kwabena family of 4. Ebia no o man mpa aduane. But say emuni de esi wono mo a wotwa 3 cups na wono a etu aye bebre. Woto tin tomatoes e na woto geisha na oil e na wohwie na wonya makosam na woye na woye no de wokọ. But say ne wo se Kwabena eji se bia mpanifo ya wo so wobedi ye yankasa ga na aduane. Wo do so be ka banku. Enkwara no untimi nka banku ntwimako. Wo be ye okro stew. Enkruma no ye kan ne say Baku 5 year 2 cedis. Yes. Enkruma do say na wo beto Kwabena de be ye enkruma stew. Enkruma do say na baku say 5 year 2 cedis. Some o say na wo beto enti Kwabena ye say de enkruma na de enye. Enkruma na diet de. Emu ni de omu di pa. Unlike first na Indomie say de fie de Indomie do ma jaidi.
Jonathan Segbawo says Kwabena, as for Medina market, don't go there. Everything in Medina market is very expensive. Okay, so this one is coming from a year. Obia called Medina market. Obia send me say anopay or call Marina Mall. A year brodo no warm shells munia they are normal change prices no. I don't know how true it is, but that is the message. You'll be so sending me. Okay, so you'll be sending me where you say or toss out tomatoes with me as 10 cedis. Okay. 10 cedis. Maybe your turn. They are sending me.
Because when you're so kakra.
Yeah, Miensa 10
cedis.
Miensa 10 cedis.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sasso mosquito quail it's now 2 cedis 50 pesos. One. Sasso,
round one now.
Yeah, round one.
Yeah,
quail no. We quail number 2 cedis 50 pesos. And in all this no, yeah, train taxes, new taxes in near me the bao.
Say new taxes bana se Kwabena. Yes, I be to near me
and from this morning, I think say if you watch na kono, you be move ya to various market centers. Any other places to find out exactly what is happening. But a man for say complaining, a man for complaining.
They are complaining from 2022, Kwabena. From 2022 January, and Yama was starting a jumpy yarn, ya complaining, ya de basao.
But you have
toilet roll. Name, Emsana Mikotadia or Shogro Bisu or toilet roll. The cheapest one, no crana water. And no cried, I'm said in den. So, my many Yimanwa or say 3 cities.
The other two to Anamo Jabano.
For 4 no, or say 3 cities. Let me jina hono na misi na on my Benny 3 Ghana cities.
All right. Okay, so quick one. You got here, Dr. Gideon Boako on why Baumia Ampesa Beka
a government policy. The conversations before is a government policy. The conversations before the passage of the bill in Parliament is not the same today. Before, we were trying to seek clarity, justify why e-levy was needed, and make sure that we're able to get higher revenues to show up to support the budget. Today, and as at the time the Vice President spoke, e-levy had been passed. What is important is to look forward to see how the proceeds that are coming from e-levy will be put to proper use and people can have, value for money. That's basically what we are confronted with now. Now it is a government policy. It is part of our tax handles. That's why when the Vice President talked about taxes that were abolished or reduced under this government, also came to talk about taxes that have been introduced. He had to mention e-levy as part of the taxes.
But let's make an announcement.
We
already knew that.
You see, the dearth of comments on e-levy that you may wish him to say may not be the thinking of government as at this time in terms of the narrative on e-levy. It is a task now. Okay, how are we going to make sure that we put that revenue to good use and people can have value?
But what he said, at least we should know whether he still believes what he said in that interview. Because he did a radio interview where he very categorically said, I don't think we should tax Momo. And so if the government that he's the head of EMT has taken that decision, has his position changed or the reality has changed? Why doesn't he make any...
Why are you talking about government? You're talking about government because government is made up of different people.
Yes.
Okay? It doesn't matter if on the table I have a different opinion and you have a different opinion. At the end of the day, we conform to superior argument and the decision of government is the decision of government. It binds all of us. All of us are part of it. So why should he come out to say personally...
For consistency's sake.
What is the
For credibility's sake.
What is the credibility? The credibility thing is that government has taken the decision and the Vice President is not outside government.
No problem.
You have Dr. Gideon Boako telling us...
Dr. Bobie credibility.
Yes, and only superior mindset, only superior argument when it comes to economic policies. And we say Kenofuriata and a pushy e-levy and Kenofuriata ne argument on taxes. More superior than Baumia.
Vice President.
Yes. So, and this is the person they want to sell him to us.
Head of the economic management.
Through Kofi Bento and his team. This is the person they want to sell him to Ghanaians. And,
anyway, say you pay him.
Yeah. Abanisa. So, but the point is now, the ordinary Ghanaian on the street will wake up thinking about electricity bills and how fast our tour a year later Ansah. Thinking about water bills, rent, and now see idea I am say eba be hu pa ye aduane a onipa ba bedi
aduane de
e de akọ nanum
afi empire na yebo se nsuo beto nya be ye mobo
na
aduane aba
no so even say aduane ba I mean storage is another problem because they say no the aduane kra be se fridge mu a the question you ask yourself, you say, who will light how they be preserve? Right? You don't have it. They talk about an animate say could be so better napu buy. You know, somebody has given you thermal plants and all that. Yeah, you see another discussion on another day. But Nanama, thank you so much. And I think say at least now I'm out for a new situation that you won't as a country. Baby, I had to know they should keep on insulting us, insulting everybody, insulting Mahama and insulting Ghanaians. Yes, they should keep on. They should keep on doing it. They should keep on insulting everybody. When they insult people, I mean, it's good. It's good for them to insult people. But I say, oh, did you or Timbi? Because Obiti says Salama Beka a Chebini into why this year. But that's okay. So they can insult people. And they think that no, you shouldn't insult me back because you don't have that right to insult me back. When you look at this, things. When you look at Kufuado and this boys, his family, and those, when you look at their physical appearance, you ask yourself, why should this thing insult me, right? you get upset, pissed off, and all that. So annoying that when you see these things insulting you, and the kind of responses from Mamiso for Yakufu Nomo to Gabin. It tells it all. Obia Bob Brown Ghana, Unim Gabinum Kolankola, Funwe, you know that they are nobody, they are nothing. But for politics, they are nothing. But for politics, they are nothing. They don't have anything. Omo Mobrebia, they don't know what is life. Omo Mobra, Honima de Crow. So that's it. Live on Accra, 100.5 Citizen Show. All right. So just 6-7 callers per. Just give me your experience our market and just give me your experience our market 0302208090 Benya FM our Cape Coast. Thank you so much Benya FM. Dagman FM our tamale for Edamwase ya chiamu nyina nyame chiamu nyina. So let me do this quick one. Hello. Nabonzu.
Kotochi.
Bagwade. Ya dani ninchama. Ninchama ndi na benyo. Se nana mwana mami nkama nuntu nana kwaba.
Ijisoburu.
Nana yanko.
Wada mo awie di. Ni ya ba fesiao. Okoso. No na bu. Ni ya pa siu. Gana I don't know ya won ko serve okasakura awon so na katamu. Every bibi.
Catch me.
Me kede me voice a chamu fancheme etiefo. Akrefa 140 mfa na no hitia. Nsenchenie si Ghana abakwasem kwatotira batufuma trade minister. Edomo puria 24 ya dini ko tia kwano na me ya do obedi nkuni.
Na bonsu mo ba omi ankrofo no kase mo akọ renting crofo free baby na mo de o mo ababa begum. O share social media it was there.
And to go through na to ya kasika. Ala na de ko bota with the one. O see bota with the one e do me pudi na chi. South Africa ne bowe 2000 before to company je for ever South Africa and na bola na collection material no. And then ko ta Ghana for over 2000 you said Ghana for ba na for runs was one. Ghana for see ya de o ma pani ku for on the boy. 27 ya Ghana for see na na on the boy. The same history and you said the collection material ba. We said no, we said no more than here. I will say that na ma cost. Now so second in your brother if you pull crap we catch no rishaman able to say guarantee they guarantee pa no they guarantee pa man for now I am a candidate say cat and the problem we are say foliata kwani minister and finance minister ni go kwani mo one time no just to forecast some president that number when you foliata in chain getting to chain when you want to conform to call na Ghana for money about na ni no ba ku from free time was it kebu meta had you no to you say kwase for them na me dey empire me bon say you for kuma pa na Ghana for so money ma dey gu ha mu tum no you tum obi e mo su dey mo zo from on Ghana for you ni pebia say ga ho amete na so tax for leta o so e so kama yai tira alamba wo mre ni ya rent ni pebia.
May I say Nabon Sokin Farouk says the Bobie yesterday I bought 2 balls of kinky from my regular joint and the price remains unchanged for cedis, but the size has reduced drastically. I say the chronograph. Hello?
Bobie.
Yes, sir.
Your friend original Tantana Nungwafu Yina captain.
Okay, Pancho Zantana Yanko.
Kwabena?
Yes, sir.
Yanko Pushia Mwati Accra FM. Yamisha Mopamo Yejumaden. Pabroman and Wadio. Emoye de papa. Hey, Mrs. Sia, make us say, me wonungwa, na me wona me tise papa bi kasa. Na ye friend assembly, na me assembly di asem. Wakoto bantene body century. Matter 1-1 any edition in some. All these things, you know, MPP phone to me who say, or many more yet day. And you know, Kufuado, Alanche Matimba Umia, and you more Mokaka, but dinner ho, no matter Nipane woman, Abu Mokakra, Asa Cosis attack at the Abequia so. Metia lawyer James Enu, Ewatema West, or the number 5. Metia, ye papa, Okutuapo, and then Obio Kahobia.
All right. Let's make that say, my man, confirm that call on the line. Quick one, hello.
Hello, Governor.
Paja, first of free.
Your friend Gideon, because I'm African.
Okay, Gideon, Yanko.
Governor, me say, and near my boy, I mean, Yabano, in Kuma, or see, Makumako 5 years 2. Governor, baby, I mean, I'm a summer this year, and Kuma Makumako 4 and 8 2. Governor, just say, Mukasamitia, someone Yamuka was a me. Governor, there is some more 10 years in Mawa, Ubumwa, in a year. I quite a sense of our mammy. Kobra just a new echo dear. To be frank, me tear Gideon Boaco, Kobra, and one was say, and no person must have pinty, so pinty a kufa the bottom mine, almost say pinty Baumias was about time I see. But Kobra, ye, because you must have bound or more woman now again, or more again, papa, because she said your man said Baumiansa, and you kufa the kufa do you cry and cabessing. But what the man first or videos, lawyer James Enu. Na young cancer encountered Temapose or Monto Obama James. Now, only will be able to me, Edina and this Abba Power. Ama Domahama Mosi. Oh,
all right. Okay, thank you. My man, confirm another call on the line. Quick one, hello.
Bobie?
Haja.
Me donya me ankane. Me Oda kesie me Tony Boy din pa 80 Ghana, 100 Ghana. And next order, near me penna metono. Me come market a year 4 million. Konima market, na kohe. Oba who fish 500 Ghana. Order na metono 20 cities, 25 cities, you know, and then a year 120 Ghana. Media, Samina Yedi. Nanka told 3 cities, 50 pesos, you know, and then a year 12 cities. Yeah, sir, but it's your taxes on that bill, 15. And then Baumia, and then the cheetah for say, young talk of small bros. Now I told you 20 pesos, 50 pesos, you know, and then you put a small bros back 6 cities. Keteketeno, 6 cities. Kasiano, I have 10 cities. Casamina may catch on me as one person and I made you. Minia, Bobie, on my eye, to the extent that 13 years, 14 years on Kuala, Emma, and I have sex work, and then Bra, Madina, Redco, and your baby, Canada, Japan. They way a man if I want it's in the food not. Over Kuala 15 years, 16 years, and we have sex work.
Really?
Papa.
Really?
Me na me catch now. Me say me catch when I am near the catchment area. I'm telling you something. Come there tonight and see something with your eyes. Who be soon? The way on mine I don't know. Who know about that? I'm not sending. Oh, go forward. Who be so mine mu ya ya. To the extent that who be Johnny. Na ye try no. But you catch me. I go for the about now. Any sir your friend says, I'm saying my yes, and they say, all
right.
Okay.
May I say, Ajia, my man, pick another call, a quick one. Hello? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you're first of everything.
Commander boy, I will pay you. I buy a Mikata free and Shaman Jimmy.
Pacha Yanko.
Yo, Commander, may I say, where the commander to Mammy Fan Jack and send my bread. All Baby Jinawa, Amasa Maya, your friend, Precious Koku, Senafiao, your best delegate, or the number 3, our NDC ticket. And I blah. Mpacho yo. General, Mpacho, President Ben Obaya or Kachire say we should be citizens, not spectators. Mpacho nye Kufuado. Na Obia Uba Okache say Timemufuote, we should be citizens, not spectators. One kata utotro muto party member. I have informed what professor Abekache say. Nkofo mutu galamse nu everyone kata wakati. Na report yaba for almost 1 year ni na wabo report negua wanka ho asembia ye betre na nado danko akufado bosha odi share Ghana for ye gina so tu abama wa na wabeye mampanyinu ekwa ye mite waba betina akonya so awie na wo ya ade fufuro Bobie mitreo TUC for omo ye NDC for omampanyi a wo manfo wa ahuyehie mu a sika wankasa ukache Ghana for so uba be di omampanyi a udi uboto musika ebesi dan asoli dan ama oman no enne wa betina akonya so na udi usako bog oman ni futuo mu ana commander je ye yida wo mu kura ni se project no mu si no enye so mu ko pass asibi wo baby o na mo nkofu we kura nyansa ben pa no mu di bumai project e wo ho a eye state property no mo ti ni akokani nyina egu ana mudi project ni so na aye we ye egu we o Shella hospital it nkofu we nyansa no omunya free ya omudi di asui.
All right, okay, thank you. Still we are talking about a market conversation and you go so hello.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Yes sir. Nyame adomoko.
Come on, I'm do me.
Yeah.
My men for the cases na me mama baso. Le ma so amodi magana man. I'm saying send the broso na answer me come accept no. My men for the cases na me chewro mo nyam for alan kodu to martin for martin minister. Ono da fon for so amba monto ba. Na no wa woni twia. Wasani be se be gafrede. O hwede esi.
But akwamaya, woni mpefe se nya dia Akufo-Addo betra se ba alan enye flag bearer. You guys you know.
No dey ya adwentre ye ne yekoto oba no.
No, but there be munim say Akufo-Addo and trauma insida because they want to hold on to the party and I had them make me control Alan Martin.
No dey what nothing. So President Akufo no President Akufo Alan. By delegates, yeah, kwaji tum say edru nanado so. Imbiri. Sa na yeba se che nanado say party ne ba Akufo dia o. Eye yen grass delegates here dia. Ye ebe ka no eno ne wom. Yes, party say this time edru ona ball and kodo tramatin so. So nanado nangasa ekojina Accra me vo say.
Yeah.
I can say Allah will follow me and I'm boy. Nyango ponya na tani o. Once a waka no we dey bebem. It was Mrs. Sana no de biarada. O shene na no see. Maybe they is Kabantreswa. The biada de say Ghana for amfa lan ko de tomatiaba. O to aba. And economy paka bebre afa ho. Ye nyina se de bia na mampanirika Korea Russia war no one and the Korea for kromwato Russia for kromwato. Ghana for aka say o foliam se so na ekuyo. Finance minister o ama mambani koyi. And the good for it. Or quay no the gold kwakwaji wa na me wato na ko say. Number 2 KB economy na no ira. By Alan and the Ghana for see pen. Or no that time ye kwa me for na radio to radio TV to TV. Na papa ne born to e ka the Ghana for nya aboto ye no ba no ma be de be koye. Because say ye ko ka ben bi tia ye ka o mfa. Na no tin and Ghana for ye small ko do to mat na umra. Oba Ghana for ye say sebrebe. Aba sa before by a movie, a member of the room, Nike, Nimse, a member of one of my 7 course to cry, Cheska. I don't know about my 7 head to shrines, or what Yamian for the one and free only free. I want my mamma go free, and I'm a boy. Some Memona and next education, I'm so made up. I think that's the Oko school. I don't think I sent more about Penny or no more like no bad. You didn't say Ghana and Fidjuma. The said the way I do one if I may win. Open your and members of your castle. All
right, Madam, say my last call and I made a word you market to be hello.
Bobie.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Nyame adomboko.
Nyame ase. Wonu se ne ekọ to Ghana yi, e ba be ha adwin. Na nka first no na oche bia Saturday Sunday mi di fufu. About 3 months to go 4 months ni me hu abebi ade e fere se fufumpu. E ha adwin. Na ne mbeta che NDC for no. Anase youth organizer me say. Eye omo yiye omampeni dada. Omo wo ho no omo nka hwee. Na nka mi na me ye youth organizer ma NDC a we ko ye na. Anka ne mi ba be kanu e be sino no ni die. So mbe chi na na so mo nti ni na ya hwe. Bobie ye bi no yakuma ye ya o. Yakuma and then the minya fence group will be fine but no mama no
Chaso. All right, okay, so that's it. For me call a year councilman say yeah, right? Baby a chance more in the front say. Okay, Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay, so family grounds for kwekwa na amount for share ade course so na yen family me din komo then
in our satisfaction, not for the government. And government cannot, never, in any way, government cannot take any decision that is for their own benefit. It should be the benefit of the citizens.
Management, Rosemond M. Greeniski.
Yes.
Greeniski.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Greeniski. Okay. Rosemond M. Greeniski. And I face you in your Bema Chas. I was saying, and Tim and Tommy and other guys are asking where is Pablo, and I think the Pablo is in town. And me ne followers on social media. Pablo is working submarine and all that. That is for another time. But the point is when we are done with internal elections, we are done and we are done. There will be a neno dananim chain. Say, especially when you are young in politics, whatever you do today, ubecha. Say, unu will be our elections internally. Eluzuda. Edi agron when who said the city ebia obe catch us to Nesia. I say in Tunisia. So I am not interested, but many Pablo we had by Machiano last week, and I think Mahu se Omoka say he's in town working on the quiet. Fine. Nina Bika 2024, and today and mama you reduce criticisms no ne pipe no emfaso bi ani so. Okay, so Charles Jamia was say and yenu about Rosemond this year. Auntie Rosemond, quick one. My member also. So what happened today?
Today we went for picketing as usual.
Come closer to the microphone.
Okay. We went for picketing as usual. And then we are demanding for our money actually. So we went to hold some small meeting with Reverend Ugba Mitete, but he wasn't there. And the response wasn't that good. It's like they don't have any good news for us, but we will still force. We won't stop here. We will continue.
So you have your money with
Gold Coast. Myself and my husband, we have huge money there.
Really?
Yeah, my husband was working with Anglo Gold Ashanti, and he was an engineer, electrical engineer, and he worked there for 35 years.
Is he still working with Anglo?
No, he's now a pensioner.
Wow.
Yeah, a pensioner. As I'm talking to you
so
now.
So then you invested at Gold
Papa
Coast?
Kwisindum Bank, which is Gold Coast. Yeah, he invested all his money, even the redundancy money that he got. 2015, everything is there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Was he part of the demonstration today?
No, he's not feeling well.
He's sick.
He's not feeling well at all.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So tell me, how are you guys surviving?
It's not easy. At this moment, we are just living by the pension money, the monthly money that comes, and it's not easy. So what we do is that I have some friends, and sometimes they support me. It's not easy. Even my daughter has to stay in the house for 3 months.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
3 kids?
Yeah, 2 boys and a girl.
They are all schooling?
They are all schooling, yeah. The last born just went to SS. So there was no money, so you have to stay in the house for 3 months.
Okay, so probably you are surviving on free SHS, right?
No.
None of
my children went there, never.
They went to international school?
Yes.
Private school?
Akosombo, yeah.
Akosombo International?
Yes.
Then you are paying huge sum of money.
Yeah. So because of that now, the last born didn't have that chance. Now he's at St. Peter's at Ogbonglo Road.
Whoa.
Because we can afford that now.
Whoa.
And it's very pathetic.
Whoa. So from today's interaction, do you see any hope? Do you see that you guys are going to get your money?
I have the hope. I still have the hope. We need to force harder. We don't have to sit down. We have to push. We have to push. Though most of our people that I know, even Obuasi, last month, one of them passed on. And
you don't mean it?
I'm serious. One of them passed on. His money is there.
Was it an accident or the person was sick?
Was sick, and he's also a pensioner. And there was no money to, like, hospital bills and all that. And he passed on.
Do you have an idea as to the number of people who have died from this kind of incident? Do you have an idea?
Since the thing happened, it's over 300 to 400.
It's over 800.
Yes, by then, just let me have all the details.
Some of them, you know them?
Personally.
You know them?
Yes. In Obuasi, I know them. Because of
you are in Obuasi?
Yes.
So you came all the way from Obuasi?
Now we are in Accra.
Now you are in Accra.
So my husband have a platform. When any of them pass on, the information is there.
The workers, the old workers.
The old workers that their money is locked up. They have a platform. And it's not easy.
That's so sad, eh?
It's not easy.
That's so sad.
It's not easy. 35 years work, hard work, underground daddy. That's how they call it. And you put everything into an investment just to help your own country. Today, you are penniless, actually.
Tell me, how do you feel as a citizen?
I feel bad. I wish I'm not even a Ghanaian. Because I don't think in other country they'll treat me like the way they are treating me in my own country. It's so bad and very painful. And it's frustrating. Sometimes even the nights I'll sleep just for an hour. I can't sleep because the money is huge. And it's like when you turn left, right, you can't do anything because there's not even money to start any business. And the pension money, the monthly money, is nothing to write home about. It's nothing.
Very little.
Very little.
So for how long can you depend on that money? 2 weeks, 1 week?
It's just a week.
Just a week, and it's gone.
Because the boys.
Tell me, how much light do you buy within a month?
Light.
Yes.
400.
400 Ghana cedis a month.
Yes.
Because of how they live.
3 kids, your husband, yourself, 5.
Yeah, we are just 5.
How many bedrooms? 3.
5 bedroom.
5 bedroom.
5 bedroom house, yeah.
And you're buying 400 Ghana cedis.
So what you do with us, sometimes in the night you have to...
Not talking about water bill.
No, water bill is different. And when they are going to sleep normally, we turn off all the lights in the house. It's not easy. It's not easy.
You have other colleagues who are in a similar situation like yourself.
A lot of them.
You talk to them.
Yes. A lot of them.
And how is their situation? Tell me, how is their situation?
Similar, but some of them, their own is even worse. Because some of them, their husband went on pension, one went on redundancy, and they are not on pension.
So they don't get anything?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
At least you can survive on something like
something
a pension,
small.
something small.
Yes.
For a week. But with them, nothing coming from anywhere.
Nothing.
And now they have lost everything.
Everything, and it's like sometimes when you see them, it's like if you see them personally, they look so miserable. And one of them last year, Rosemont, it's better to die and leave this horrible world. So I asked, so when you die, what's happened to your children? She said, I don't know. Because the life in which they were before, and suddenly everything just went down. Sad.
Like dropping sad. From a ladder.
Yes, straight down. And there is no hope. And even the painful one is that when you have it, you help people. But now, if you say you don't have it, they don't believe it.
Looking at your stature in society.
Yes, they always say that you have it, but you are pretending. But truly, God knows that I don't have it. When you say they don't believe it, nobody believes it. So because of this, my son is in serious trauma. The other one, my little girl, every night I have to go walk with her, talk to her. Her life is like that. You can go up and come down. So it's sad. It's pathetic. It's not easy.
So, how are you guys managing with funds for medication for your husband?
Oh, that's the other side. That's the other side. It's not easy. As I'm talking to you today, he's not well. And for him to go to hospital, he said, you can go. Because the little money he has to go and pay for the son hostel. My second boy is at Ghana Telecom University. So he has to go and pay for the hostel. So he won't touch that money. So I just call him right now when we get him from the car.
So you wake up in the morning and you see your husband dying slowly.
Yeah. And I can't do anything.
And when you know you have money with the government.
So much money. And even the painful one is that apart from the Papa Kusindum one, the individual born, my money is there. That one to is lock.
You still find time to go to church?
Seriously, to tell the gospel fact, I question God. And it's hard for me to go to church. I always tell.
Always we talked about that.
Sometimes I believe there is no God. Because if God can allow these people to treat other human beings like this, and they are still working on this earth, and they are living a good life, and there is no God.
This conversation we always have.
Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes my friend will say, oh, you are very strong, Rosemont. Because I try to look strong when I'm outside. But in my house, I'm a miserable person. I feel sad.
The kind of life they were leading.
I think I was I'm a good person. I help people. I don't understand why God have to put me into this situation now. At this age, I'm 50.
You have your money locked up with Parkers Indian Fund.
Yes, and then
which is now in the hands of the government.
Yes,
and now you have another money locked up at the individual bonds, holders.
Yes, through Standard Chartered Bank. So it's painful. It's painful. Sometimes the whole day we eat only once. In the morning I'll take maybe water and wait when it's around 12, 1:30. I'll take my meal. That's all.
Madam Rosemary, are you sure of what you are telling me?
Very sure.
Are you sure?
Very sure. Or sometimes
before
in the
God
night,
and man.
Before God and man. Sometimes I'll just take banana, 2 banana, drink water on it, and I'm off to bed. Because the little that we have,
you feel like your dignity has been taken away from you.
Seriously. And sometimes I feel so useless. Let me excuse to use that word. I feel empty. When I say people don't believe me because of my look, but truly saying we are going through a lot.
Sometimes you talk to your husband.
I talk to him. Sometimes it's like both of us are frustrated. So it's like whatever you say.
You can walk in the house for about a week, no one talk to you.
We don't talk much. Oh, have you, Rosemary, is the food ready? Yes. Okay, I'll wait some more. When it's around 1, I'll eat. That's all. And sometimes when it's happening like that, I have to go for a walk. I'll just walk. Just release tension. It's so easy. Because the pension money, when it comes, the first one is there, you have to give him some money out of it. The second one is there, you have to give him some money. Because you are not expecting them that they should go and work whilst they are in school. And I didn't bring them up like that.
Tell me how you feel when you're sitting by your TV set and you see somebody like Reverend Teto Bami or Kenny Foriata or Kufuado on your screens.
Truly saying, I don't watch TV.
You don't?
No. I prefer to watch CNN. Or sometimes I'll just be on my phone. Because listen to them, it's like the pain will get double. So I don't really watch TV. I don't watch TV. The only time I watch TV when we have some program and Chasnyami called me to watch it and I'll watch it and that's the end. So I don't know, I don't watch TV. I don't listen to radio.
You feel like the country has let you down?
Yes.
And God
have disappointed me.
Really?
Yes. Got so much money. And now nothing. You have money, but you are like somebody who have never worked before. For those days, I'll take my children to the UK for holiday. Then we come back.
Really?
Yeah. I'm nothing. Kevin got admission in the UK. We went, that was 2018. When we came back, there's no money to pay. There's no money.
Have you ever walked to the cross and asked God why?
I'm a Catholic. The last time I went to church, I just went to lie on the floor. And I told God, if you don't change things back, I won't come to church again. Truly, I've never been to church up to now. I don't even step my foot there. I met my church members. They will say, Rosemont, you don't come to church. I'll come. That's all. It's only one of them who know what I'm going through. And sometimes Auntie Gloria will pass through their house and talk to me and say, Rosemont, still don't give up. God knew the reason why. Even my mom.
Your mom is alive?
Yes.
Who takes care of your mom?
It's not easy, eh? I am my junior sister.
Double jeopardy.
I'm my junior sister.
The burden looks too heavy.
It's not easy. So sometimes it's friends. Sometimes last week a friend of mine called me. Was my small girl was in the house for 3 months. And he called me from London and he just gave me 3,000 to add to the school fees and go and pay so that the little girl can go back to school.
Wow. Wow.
And some friends, sometimes they'll buy food item, Milo and so, and say, look, keep it in the house for the kids. It's not easy. It's not easy. That son is sick. My husband is sick. He's in the house.
Tell me what you will tell God when you meet God one-on-one.
This is the question that I always ask God. All that I tell God is that I think God like wicked people. Maybe if I was wicked, maybe God would love me more. Maybe if I was a terrible person, maybe I won't go through this trauma. Because if you watch the street, most of the people, those people who have locked our money, they are living good life, and God is not doing anything. So the question is, God, you hate me that much, and what is my crime?
You see them in their Land Cruisers.
Yes.
You see them at the big restaurants.
Yes, living a good life.
You see them eating better food.
Yes, going to hospital. But for me, hard work, a man who has worked 35 years underground cannot even go to hospital to do a medical checkup. Sad. It's so sad. Sometimes my mom have to call me and she will be telling me, Rosemont, there is God. Because I don't believe in God anymore. I don't even believe in the Bible. That's how far this money issue has brought me into. It's not easy to get that money. We took years to save that money and build up a future.
About millions of cedis.
It's sad.
I see. A friend just sent me this, and the person wants me to read it for you. Psalm 37, and I hope I can get it right here. Okay, so Psalm 37, verse 1. Oh, David, free not yourself because of evildoers. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desire of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the moon day. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. And this is the word of God. Thank you. And so sorry. We are sorry. Very sorry.
We sold everything that we have. We sold all just to survive. Everything.
Sorry. We are sorry. Just 5 minutes and let's go.
Commander, you've just heard one of 1,000 stories that I know of. The only good side of them is that it's left with one of their buildings that they stay in. That's the only good side of their story. But we have people who were renting apartment. They were well to do. They have millions of cedis and they have been ejected. Now they are sleeping outside. Sometimes a bit more in well to do people.
Charles, what did he?
I'm telling you, tam cameras. Now mo feni echidako. Rosma mutiwe. Nikun 4x4 ahodo yusu ina. I say packages if you support get to the crowd, they can't repair it.
Even we don't use it, we sold everything. Left is only one.
They've sold everything left only one. Because the kind of life they were leading, no, they made provision for it. She's talking about millions of Ghana citizens locked up in there.
And I'm quite Tetogba, you know why?
Kwabena yako enra ana police commander, regional police commander from Samimra, and I'm going. Me koyan komodie ni na say instruction from above said they should stop us from the demonstration from the picketing.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, I went there with my sister.
Regional police commander.
Yes, the man was so frank, and he started raising some security issues that the Czech Republic president is in, Korea president is in, and Italian president too is coming in.
And so what?
Looking at
the picketing.
We took time patiently and explained the situations that people are going through to him, and we asked him, are those dignitaries important than the lives that we are losing?
Yeah.
It got to a point, he says that they were going to seek injunction.
2 hours. 2 hours. You are watching me.
It got to a point in time because injunction and kind of problem because that's the only option that they have now. But then so at the point in time, I was now they now engage. You know, I'm saying the Security Commission engaging. And also, okay, then he's going to arrange so that they engage us, so that if by the engagement we reach consensus, and after today's picketing, we could put her to the subsequent days. And I'm seeing you. It's not arranging an opa 9 o'clock. You go share and you go table. You could have 2 petitions. Number 1, Yesikano. Parliament are approval. Reverend Ogbamitete, issue press statement say they have this best. Yansanka is cannot this best.
Really?
And now so your call meeting as they repeated it.
So I'm at this base.
Out of 5.5 billion, so I'm at this point, I'm at this base 4.6 billion. We haven't gotten the money.
And who they paid?
And the amount is why?
We don't know.
Because in
I'm sure this why?
I'm sure I'm at this base. It is some kind of this base no can one say call on this base now. Initial release 3.1 billion.
Yeah.
It is together with the 4.6 no, about 7.8 billion. Almost say says the kind of parliament 3.1 billion parliament can almost muskebia. But you Mensa Bonsu are reporting on the 2021 budget. A brother kind of no present no. In paragraph 86, 87, and 88. Yero say Bonsu a captured woman presenting the front of parliament say in mid-year 2020 budget no government parliament approves 3.1 billion how much a fund management customers DB. Security Commission said they have not received and they have no idea of any 3.1 billion. Obviously come man staff in the 5.5 no yeah who saw this basic because after 2021 budget no payment has come to us. Sikanzomu approved the 2021 budget around March, and after March 2021, Skebia Mama Ansah. But I'm sure man is busy. And the other acquire say, no man is busy there. Sikana Wahing. And the other 2 petitions, yes, wrong. So conditions now with the 2 I just a liquidation order no. And yet constitutional instrument. I am more discretion. You should resent on that. And more my definite time payment. Almost they cannot do anything about it. And I'm telling you. Wait, Miss Obuntia. Oh, my disicano. Oh, my disicano. Really? Oh, my disicano. Oh, my yo. Mina na so emu oyan smokonim. Oh, my yimu. Oh, my yimu.
To omoyi ekunafo no ne wen sika na adi.
Oh, my di.
E no ma tro se mom de ama wo mo.
Yes. Oh, my disicano. And into no, ya boy ho. I'm say Ansah ha.
We are coming.
Then Thursday.
Because esi enyam penifo bi na omka bi mayen.
And can Bobie busa anti rules. And penifo bay because now it seems like the whole scam no the national
and for ka ho.
Asofo ka ho. The penime na mo ka kira mo.
Obi ari akufo ne kon nakrana. Join the baby.
Because it seems like
but as them was Roman Catholic for sika shebo.
Maybe petition them something.
Roman Catholic for the whole Roman Catholic church and now the purpose in no Roman Catholic into no from their head office almost issue say almost service you know I'm fanko goes humanity.
Wow.
Every Roman almost
that one is true.
Wow. It's I am say Catholic Bishop conference of Catholic Bishop can Apart from that, there was credit unions and rural banks. Almost cash in. Almost no some papa team who bank withdrawal may take place. A lot of money in there. A lot of money in there.
I think I need to just hold it here before it's too late. Ocha will be there.
Thank you, Commander.
All right, you're welcome. Listen, and Akusipoku, long time no see.
Thank you.
Auntie Rose, Yabekasa. All right. And I onya honto. I just Pacho Yanko Listen, Kara Akwaba. Ghana for Afio.
Miss Matthew,
Oko Shemwa.
Yeah.
And
Eguso Yajuma.
So by so better Uberti.
I be
yes,
grow the one to be papa.
What? Uncle Vanoche, China I
went to me and your golden stool.
Yeah.
Crobby and so short, yeah.
Virgin so.
Yeah, chia.
Ami.
Ole Dunumina will be so. I have broke crew now.
Aye, Meba.
Mampong.
Hey.
I become.
I say yes, move for Jura.
I have famu for Jura. We see Mampong. The far. A quadrobon so. Hey, a quadrobon so.
Monantimu.
Kumawu.
Kumawu
so dear. And a horse and dear who are out here to be. I say no can dear.
You say you catch them. I was one Tiasi.
You sure don't want to be so as Sam said or
was one Tiasi. I will be out to one Tiasi have a Tiasi.
On one in Anna.
Anyway,
actually, Suboko, actually, Timonka. Aye, and then Muna. You see, I done it Facebookers.
Aye, yes, you are group.
Yes,
you are group. Yes, you go so. I don't talk about.
Over.
Boko dear.
Ready the Adomia.
They can. And
of an emu, WDN and now own the Inaoka. Because the WDN nature say, owner, Niniano. Say, of a dear nature say, a guy named
W.
Or an war
offer.
One and
Ghana was a Trabian Sayuku.
As an improvement.
And I said, Shifita.
And they offered to me of fast.
Anyway, but let's do a quick one. Answer the record break about the main issues. What's here, Madame Rosemont, and very sad account here.
Cora. I mean, chatty for me, chair a dom and Pimpima Kuma or Majibriti.
Yeah.
Corona Miraho Papa. I'm not able to stand and you may be to say or bar or call Yaumu.
Too bad.
Akwala or call Yaumu. These two category of persons, no, say me who so omo Yaumu. I feel it.
So bad,
Sana. I try not to get closer. Maybe I can show my sympathy from afar. But I quite say, baby, there are things that we have to get closer. Even when, like a doctor or no quite surgery, maybe our first few days, no, you see say moja but with time, no, you get used to it. So I think I'm developing a thick skin for it, but. Still, I was knocked down by the story, no. Kwabena, a man here, ya pani say, ebi anu wa phone is so. The musika be grow medamase. Te say Kufuado, wa mo brebia we asim ha.
Yeah.
Wa mo bra useless man, very useless. Wa mo brebia. ɔde sika guru madam ase ne papa no sika ɔma bra ɔma bɔ nyinaa ɔde yɛn sisem hu di nkwasasɛm saa wɔ abrabom wamɔ bra wonim how to save money. He went home a pauper. He had nothing. Someone decides to orient him or herself to save him just so that a chinebi meyemra no we say enemu yemra sikamu nyemre enu timidi mi sika no ebe suma ama se enkwa na mihia se dro na mihia se wobra na bia me pese me di mi sika ne bona se bi medidi ho akopem eda mewu a oni pakro no wo de botaye si nani so na o se mame fa me ho ema fore ema me nchiri ma me mam ne me nananom na me fa sika yisie na dachi bi ayensi achi ba ama me yere ne me ma ne me nananom oni pakro no sabi onye okuboni sansani onye sansani amobra onye antobra mobra odini sika kusie enye se odiska no kura kusie se sabi onim se ne edi sika no eye onim osane ho so no si debi me mfa misika magru medamase me sorry ko jina night club ase ndende mi ti se ti bembe oboni bra ami ka se osi wa ye adwuma 35 years 35 years savings plus no redundancy and as any panel.
And in course of Najuma Yemino, Omutimi do Omako holidays for London.
Yes. And today, I demand because a baby will show cruelty, insensitivity. Say ompene Emma Sebi ne brena oboaboa no chichire ne boa the two baby says Sebi Kwabena pa unless you have not faced such a thing Sebi fine we may not discuss in details but Sebi se wabo brana obi kura ba be fako keke no you just put yourself in it you have ever felt it also yeah. Se wabo bra uni adwen bone manipa na we anye Sebi kromfo na be wia o
nke no kura do be fa no
ya fa ni se o chese aban no na adane ne ho kromfo ya wa wia o aban a ono na wo so obo ho ban no the san say yakofa sansafo ya omunim nyansa se Sebi e wo se tina ma enya adaje ehwe ye so bobra na omusan so omunim nyansa ye de bobra nti no wafa usika na wa bobra edi akosie no atena so ekoka omo bobodin Reverend Obami we ye the reverend se ni din anim kwase bi saa
okwa sorry be
minima sorry bi abe ICGC minima sorry kro no sabra we mo boy we mo bi da enya sa collection no be kwa kogegea atutu asori fo botomu a wo mo bra bia wo ni wiase ni simu ateti bebrebe wo mo bra bia ni trace ni konso wo ni nyansa bia ye de manage ska bia because kan wo hu bi da hwe papa ibra wa bre and this is about one of how many stories are and what fund management ni we dey ba ko pen wa be kan yo and na etro ye of GA obi a wono Sebi obo ne bra ultimate turn prepaid ene or break crowns and walk who say a free baby air condition. Yeah, banana will come baby. Also, be a gadget, a be a TV, or a fridge. But on to me, you shoot. On to me. I didn't hear. On one artist, Kakuto fridge, no. Can you any boy dinty? We cried and can you any boy dimpo? On one Cassani Sicano, a buying. Yeah, Kufodo, who didn't know. Say my fat. But I don't know Mugusu push that agenda. Yet, yeah, dear mamma. Oh, Kwabena. Why? I could for don't kind of credit. And there is nobody or one abbey mua. Obedi no cre. I'm on no one whom put and campus where no cram our mind for. And the young. Inti nyamesuro ni baako kura ni akufado abusu nipa na yebo ni din no wo se wo ye sofo ono na esie de oye ogba mi no ono esie so ye sofo o usia no a aya na nipa confusion ni o ma bi se ne nyankopon bo nsam no obi eni wo wasase so nyankopon bo ne saa o Yesu Kristo kura nyame amo ne saa Yesu Kristo na obewuje ye nkwa no enioma nyankopon de bob nsam no wa fa bia mo Yesu o say in him how many organs ye obonsam to ne ye ebi ni piano mu ne ye de to nwom obonsam anu na kufodo de adane wo ketremade na mu asumu ene se wo se so mehwe enso hwe aba ye nsuyi bonsam no o mo te sa no ekwan bia so obedada we are friend no reverend ogba mi kasa obeka kire wo no wa hwe obeka siska na hye obutom enso na hye ono ni botom wadi wo bokronfo bi ho ban esa se kronfo na twa ne kasa be bo me ho ban hwe kwan ya fa so ma ogba mi no okose ba bia wo hye no enyo no ni data bank o. Yeah. Anya kronfo aduma na akronfo na no gude tabank no. Anya om ne edoma toto sa enyumako na no. One kenofuriata na ye aduma. Yeah. Enti sa kronfo no. Ya wo ye finance minister no. Anya na twiate dom no ne om ye aduma yi. Kenofuriata waka no kreda. Data bank was a rehearsing stage for them to come and dupe us and rip us off. That is where they went to school. Data bank, a Akronfo school. Akronfo to bottom for Antobro for Omusuku, Omu college. If you hear Obiano or manager or data bank, Akwaya or Amisha die. No need data bank. Or also the same. Criminal. Onukra de Kenofurata Pamono so a criminal. Yeah, Pamono. Because he qualifies to be in this government. Okay, so Jonathan say Reverend Daniel Ogbami Teta son your friend New Creation Chapel International Charismatic.
Only it was.
I see this for one channel. Maybe I think say he has that connection.
Complete. Pacho Basari Dinamiti. Udo charismatic.
Oh, also a senior pastor of New Creation Chapel International Charismatic Center.
6 names.
Sometimes we or they are turning also Reverend Kwasia Reverend Jimmy Reverend Kronfo Reverend and enya sofu bi ya ono ye papa no enya ne ya se obi edi nyamedi ato ne ho so se wo ye sofu enu ti na me ni deeper life for ne ko a obi se ono me nya adwen me deeper life sofu bi ani wono mu a me hu na me mo me mu asema no Church of Pentecost for allow omo ma criminals be fra omo I say it. Opoko nyina o ye criminal. I say it anywhere. Apostle Nyameche, I revere him. Opoko nyina, he's a demon. I see him and I ono na ma Pentecost I dia ye. Ono na o kan ho contribute to the great downfall of the Church of Pentecost. Yeah, ne be abet now Pentecost. I feel ashamed. Opoko nyina. Yentumi wo ne ho ase agu nani wo fi yese so for ko demonology. Opoko nyina. Wenom se omo ya asofo. Oba no te London no. Wo ko ja na ware. Utumi kasa ma obi nya ware. Opoko nyina. It is sometimes so what you are. I am memma enya wo se eya sorry no se Pentecost no na eye nyame asori dan eye wu ni padua no na nyame ye concern enya Church of Pentecost ana Basra ana Roma ana hwan ICGC nkwase asem no enya no na ya asori no wu ni padua no na Yakobon se eye na asori dan ni padua we me ameti hey me a church that is if I am righteous in the sight of God me a church ebi ni okuje to die oh so kwabra it is very painful say yatena wa ma ebinom the religion etimi ada ya kenoforiata when na ya addict channel we hu na no hu addict straight
almost all of them
omunyina ya addicts obia ya chese drug addict we they are the bia wa daisy na they take yaba otiwa no oye they take yaba addicts in kwa who na because on far bada no I white Kabonia mutimi didi nipa obi a wo say banks ni here just 9 billion wetimi aka magana ni atiase say me here 9 billion say me de be bo me bra ana say me de be hye madwuma madwuma na gina brane no wo de 27 billion agu adwuma no na ka de ma me 9 billion na here no
de aka mu no
de ka ma nya kai na nya 9 billion Ghana de ka 9 billion na ka wo de gu ne wo ho 9 billion banks ni gu ye no mu nyina de ka 9 billion ti abai dis ka 9 billion ashem watimi asa bo ho ka another twice the 9 billion no
it's more than twice
say 9 billion na yeka if financial ka otua 9 billion 9 times 3 is 27
or the 2 as ya be
or the 2 9 billion no times 2 as ya be ka a car na banks ne de ne ho etimi a convince Ghana ni say wa boss aka no na sa sem we ka no hin na kodwo opon kroma ye na no ene ne se aduasa nwotwe abegina TV so defend it because wanya ya mani tu galam se ni bi and so wo hwe mami kasa na usike bi akokem baabi ebi kura na ya fia bi oledi de em se first allied
na tikam
eti mene ne ti baabi na Charles Nyame frɛ me say nkomo bi and I'm saying o medi oledi beba he says oledi so ne center boat abu
yes so
me ko pejo oledi abegina han ma ahwekro mkra be kwa kopia na hwewaku and I'm say oledi wo de tena baabi musa say sika yes and I'm say oledi na ebi de so chen wo de
mama wonim de ya
emfa to ho nti
we no aka ha no born holders so wo shim
yes hwe so double silencer so tro mienu mani ahane ti se wo hwe how aban bitimi ya insensitive. Now look at these people. They ever referred to John Mahama as insensitive. Look at them. Just look at them, the caliber.
Oh, you know, I want to ask you.
Of course, you now take brofo. Now, say, unim the word insensitive. Now, take you for the now, so correct the meaning of insensitive and not insensitivity. Then you have a problem in your mind. It's very cruel, very mean and callous. Oh, didn't just out me say bonsam ankasa, and your devil incarnate or your bonsam name. Sasa bonsam. Obia bonebra, and your dear. O man sika we are. Ye go so any wo twe ho manso. Na sabi obi ankran sika so ode akoto ne futuom. Wo de bank ne kura na wo de bank na gu. Ebia no on sa de nti no me de adofo no. Kwabra, let me put this across. And then I'm not going to make it very charitable. Me, I know they are sponsoring the four.
Oh yes, we all know.
I know, and me no, I won't say we are NDC near the four discovery wa menye. Ne di eye wa usika ye Ghana fosika. Muni na muni. Ebebo mo akonko mo aso. Ebre bi beba they will say scan ye bi ma do four. Sabre no. Ye be yire no. Because me kokumawu.
I know.
Matipi.
I know.
Anya onu ani sika hute omu boa onika pre do fo onika pre ana Solomon Kansa no ne wan no mo de na ma na owo sika no omu boa owo sika ka the bank huye
enkwachi mesi ne workers
onika pre
9 months
ayo omu sika to ne workers cracker
yeah do for a mining firm e dia soldier 455 obe say 20 say 28 akwaya adwuma mining site am no ka say obedo would press conference obeto ho ase
aya wo na sponsor omo gabinom na eye saade no omo na sponsor no na eye nipa bonefosem se papa wanyina du emfie aduowotwe obetimi ama wo ho kwan se nipa yusu se NDC na ene anima banyam no babe se no o say for sa me say ye ne be boot for boot me papa tu for me ntie enye da bia na o ma tu for e wo so fa wa hwe futu bi wo ha wo fa o de be ko wo nem no so
Minia, quick one on this matter. You heard a lady no
nana we nya na fufuro manim na abato ho nsunsanso.
Yeah,
election has consequences. 2015 to 2016 Dr. Papa Kwasindum company ya ene adehye sika kokamu Gold Coast Security fund manager na Dr. Papa Kwasindum ne dia. Dr. Papa Kwasindum as 2015-2016 now what American car Cadillac mu expensive open top and or na market to market every constituency o kachre emma semomra na mbeji loan interest free our GN Bank 2015-2016 well yes I we are akachom say monto aba mfantia John Dramani Mahama ni NDC aban omo ya mambo for ayaban fun omo create enabling environment meet me mfa nwuma te monto aba mfantia omo sabe Dr. Papa Kwasindum na the workers 3600 na the company is 66 2015-2016 Dr. Papa Kwasindum kamhu eka hu bi ene to abadi tia John Dramani Mahama and NDC. Dr. Papa Kwasindum in the GN Bank from savings and loans when your license is now under NDC time and upgrading it from savings and loans from microfinance to bank in one of they establish here okofa a year GoCo security our clientele is about 120,000 customers. This is how Dr. Papa Kwasindum business grew under NDC John Dramani Mahama, but he was part of the year and Krofua omo working so hard day and night. Dr. Papa Kwasindum was among first people who called John Dramani Mahama say concede defeat after say electoral commission castle their electoral system has been hacked, has been compromised. Dr. Papa Kwasindum after working making sure say obe make John Dramani Mahama NDC unpopular through on one person effort as a businessman. Any on one Kasana political party on one Funday, Bibia, PPP no. Dr. Papa Kwasi was among the few people. I almost catch John Dramani Mahama say, concede defeat, hand over power, even when the electoral commission may declare results. Sabreno, now your friend a Jumura, and Dr. Papa Kwasindum, your friend a Kera. And now where is Dr. Papa Kwasindum? Said the Mami Betna how soon. May 2017. Sabra Momuntia from Radio Good. Workers way a musika kokasa fund we mu omo list over 450 omo ba adwuma mu ho meti omo said you tie me started some more opportunity no I receive a call from Dr. Papa Kwasindum company no omo invite me to a meeting they want to have a discussion with me how me know something is na yambo aboye ho o kan sana na ma bia yinti no ye pese o ka wa no tum na wo de bibia I'm telling you they invited me to a hotel na one friend coconut group and I'm say saga na yam and I'm sabebo mu no mo sha so mu tua ebinom ka eme ebinom kra sa ba radio gold ho so papa so jani akokora bi no ka ho bi obesu obae o se nisika na da ho o mama no 50% enti o bremi bi 500 Ghana cedis.
I think I met him also. I see.
Yeah. Enti minim sanya mawe. And then where is Dr. Papa Kwasindum? What's America? From America no about UK. From UK no kwa America and oba Ghana akro bi antenenka. We jana bodu se kuwa oba no ahye hoodies. Ti se gangster no abewram. Opie oba ya omu gomu said Owo so megu na djuma no ofi so a smart person. Ano sa kwa rented the service of a year Gabi as or the Akula firm.
Ado prempenko.
Yo. Eno ko rent ye. Thinking say, oh Gabi bamudia e fie say ja.
No, it's not Gabi, Akufo those.
Yo, enti wo de minim say Gabi. Ti wo de say Gabi bamu a e fie enti say my client ne we ni a musibenya scam ba fie. The oppressor no and was running to your oppressor seeking refuge.
The oppressed run to the oppressor
for a refuge. Na ni ba na ho so no na ya mutu. And na Dr. Papa Kwasindum me say 2020 election ye ko we ni ba na e campaign baby mustation amofai benwa omo building ni a the same building ma Dr. Papa Kwasindum party office PPP omo moto edan awake say asleep ya tutum and then headquarters I will see first time in political party office glass nko a when you US Ghana ha asalam down and okwa ya turning the IBB fufuro and to say them mami swing she cannot even pay bill. Dr. Papa Kwasindum enti America enjoy and yes Akufo-Addo aban sebi otrimodin fo a wonwini Ghana fo ho but yanka hu say abato wo nsunsuanso enkrofo mu do mu je tire koto ye Capital Bank Dr. Mensa Wota Babeka na say bank management kuranya de bi eden where the money is coming from and where the money is going where is coming from where is going esun o me na the bank agu
kasasa o ba na this kano
ene what trasako nti wa Dr. Mensa Wota be bank de wo kano so pesa wo dan ne car Trasako ko do entrance hall ma o say a friend busa say asimasi so oba be down kayama namra o ka say there be ma unwram. Elections has consequences any there be some pempen yeah pempen so idea ba bedru no entina na se fem na mobo na ya na enya disuade amfa magana fo nyina wo mo musika kokam no minima manyoko o modom nanso minim se nyo mo nyina na ne sabre na ban no mfato ho adwenkro so na abambo ni be na obetimi anya sika DBS ubenya sika DB na udibi kosie na officer sabre no asetena na Ghana fo wo man da Jondamani Mahama etese ene ya enkenen ko bi ni sika ba kwa kotu be me na metie ma esa sebio aboakoto ensuo ye kase tipa ya si nsuo mu a emfa me ho ye ne etie
mitiriwe
ade eto mu alarm no alert nya ba kingren na we afa obeka se fia beifo neska na santi bi nka ena me de bia kwa akoto ban na me bia kwa akoya investment na ban bia ka se badi esu sabre no Dr. Papa Kwasindum party number of demonstrations Divine Kroma otimi call one man demonstration
Divine is around
one man kasa kwa nisika kambi
oko radio so yeah
onu ankasa Divine ankasa ni sika kamubi timi kwa one man demonstration omna timi obi o mano openly edi mahamatem no ma fam ho adi why abaya timi aba tutonia ma Dr. Papa Kwasindum aban we baye the government that Dr. Papa Kwasindum campaign sponsored making sure that Jondamani Mahama NDC loses the election no amobaye UGN bank you reduce the status from bank status at the microfinance and as I revoke license in a jiffy wisem and the tissue radio stations Dr. Papa Kwasindum no radio stations in almost every constituency ya jidini na revoke license in Akaba Kubo Central Region ho
Ejuma.
I'm so mobile test. Fundy, we can't tell. 120,000 crofano musica da 120,000. And there is nowhere to be found. And then crofo ewu. Now we move back men's gold. Okofa men's gold and crofo wu men's gold. Now they are over 200. They're over 200. And you say nobody will talk. And now to trade union congress. And so now to atia we no. I feel no ma fast you contain some kosonsu. I feel no move to aban for say on converting the national cathedral no to national hospital. San crofo ya o musica will come in young crofo masumu wagana bemu trade union congress. You supposed to be fighting for them. Under John Dramani Mahama demonstration na series TC for beko mo de omu wi afag beko let my vote count beko occupy Ghana beko civil society group beko tewu nat nagrat omu nyina series of demonstrations. When was the last time what year since 2017 besine one was the trade union congress I hit the streets. So more fighting for the interests of ordinary Ghanaians, even their workers or their members. Apart from common statement, and as a bedu May day, no makwako jinaho now or maka bibi keke. When was the last time? But penina no wanda John Domino friends to Kofi Bibi.
Kofi Asamoah.
Kofi Asamoah. Series of demonstrations. And side you have 4 years, me yes so music akokamu. You don't understand no mu ye active or no mu ye juma. They were part of the system where a change that regime and a day by. And now or chimbe bre or bomophobe bre. One more or mudo musika. Sponsor kufu de bia meka. You see, yeah, Dr. Kwabena Dufo. Dr. Kwabena Dufo. Na me pese meka nasem. Na sana ma usare tipenisi se twa yonku ho a na na ele twaduam. The we Uncle Solomon Ansah etwa Mahama. Nanu me betra hai Edem Safa na wa mu kakra bi na course ahase eba.
Solo you obi a me pese me kana sem o me platforms.
Because eya entime anka Dr. Kwabena Dufo ni station so na nanado kwatena ko justify yewra ya osafo mafo asem se oka so some tribes bi okra and say so be president because the Star FM na yes yes same crofos is alleged so sponsor nanado
sponsor
very good
Dufo did it
very good when John Dramani Mahama president 2014-2015 Sabra Ghana economy face challenges and this force more consensus
in fact
amotonsa
Mention Dufo one of the architects at 2016 no one share any NDC will lose. Why? Now the Urim
Senche consensus. Omo invite obi include Dr. Dufo Ekwia don kompo koi. Dr. Dufo tinkra ha wanko because Professor Mes man be finance minister. Mahama manantwa so ono nkwa nenim ade wa NDC mu. To team up e make sure even about we buy you say about Ghana beyond in Ghana covenant or side in the station donate airtime worth 1 million Ghana cedis.
Maybe some question. Bank agugu Dufo share na probase eya joma ma nia breakers or bank agugu. What is what can wasem da?
On kan wasem I don't know Becca, but none of the 10 their money and they
say Muncha sa tape emfa insecurity. Ebi our tia no besha say Dufo ni krom ha nyina si. Aya banking sector clean up. Wa more son kire adekontia esi ye.
On kan wasem on kan wasem na abampa papa ba.
Enra yebusa no question bi na me tie no e wo Facebook. Unim say omo aban we echi da
omo so da unim say o tinka
no for ata boni ya waya wonka ubusa na economic ya no start jo Mahama penso that we say we economics crowd we economics we betimi
ya mfa say ya mfa say mampam na so asi wa so asi anti World Bank na gu ya no so an
na we say
Also the bank ne bu na edise o.
NDC for be brainim de ekoso. Enra an interview on TV3 for and say ye busa ne say selection ko wulu so a why ready say obetimi up would be no my mo say wono no on vision and obi so on vision to he is not ready to work with somebody on the vision and your
vision in the NDC vision.
You get it. You get it. And that is the clear message. Can you name say obi bia or party here be a contest or do can I say so one young pa or can it say oh semi lusua me the machita ebeba but it's so clear for everybody to see their air cost.
Now, last hour to 13.
Nana, they make a chat one say Ghana for some from Sway, your cost why you it will take you who could elect a voter a queue no more. Now a do time wa ube for process no more. It will take you
less than 10 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes. No I can still vote to a real. Sa 3 to 5 minutes decision now kwa take no. Remember the number of minutes a war a day mu, a week, a month, and a year. Now for multiply by 4. So decision able to me actually baby a do shebre kwakodo. In this case, we still have 2 more years to go. Yeka obiti baby sebi mfano ho because me MPP ni me NDC ni media kasawe na meka nti ani nyina to aba edeko. Onu so bekwa kwa samfum so no abi. Na wonim nkrofo a ewuo because of musika ene akobloke ene businessmen omudo musika shem na me 2021 me ka asem bi me tra radio gold me hyenkom me si obi bia ode ne nsa ene ne nimde ne sika esa aboa ma Akufuado and MPP esa lordy themselves over us as government no omanim guase be chen wo mo che kane no ene so on the free court edeba na bato wo sunsanso yento aba sa keke se wo si NDC aba na nya aba na nye no etimi ma financial sector ebro mo face difficulties no resource wo mo the same resource pharmaceuticals those at that time no na mo adwumafo mo kwa mo giemu na munya bibidi asa this can be kwa kosie asa di bia ya investment enti waji ha ene abampapa the so called abampapa de baye no usika na block ene diabetic patient omunro ya tatu to taxim diabetic patient omunro ya tutu taxim ama ne boa na sa akosoro meanwhile usika na obekwa ko ya de bekwa ko to aduro no kra no mawuo no eno so ya sa block no enti no ya po abrawusu na yensua de ewom enchirima yensua de ewom nye hu se abato hu onsunsanso na de de echire ba no munya hu ye sa 2 yemfanse wo de yemfanse 1.5 years akai nana eniama bedi echira ba you market on the wall
what the 2,102
minutes
no 2,102,400
minutes
and the best of
that decision so
nana o calculation
bombio
there are 520 there are 525,600 minutes in a year
okay
multiply by 4 you get 2,102,400 minutes
enti decision I would 3 minutes pe ko akodi line mu atake no what the 2 million minutes and about suffer.
Very good.
The consequence of the minutes.
And Tiabato and Tuabasa keke. Not because we Ghana ni Ukuta voters ID card out to be
3 minutes be take decision.
The consequences minutes 2.1 million minutes
to suffer for it.
And it's your decision here wrong wa. You have 2.1 million minutes to suffer.
But we both do 2 million minutes.
5 times 2 million 5 times to 2, which is 8 years.
So it will be
4 million
204,000.
Very good.
800.
And Tinana Farese so 5 times 1.5 years. Says Yaka 1.5 years.
And so how many more minutes have you to suffer?
How many minutes left for you to suffer? Because whether I like it or be no koto abanyagu. Nana work mommy. You know how many minutes you have to suffer. And now one who says, "Wow, but take your life and answer the bumpire." They say
you have 52,188, 52 million No,
that
no,
1,000.
I did it wrong. Yeah. Instead of dot, I put a zero.
First of all,
so you have 788,400 minutes more to suffer.
Very good. I shall say
minutes in 700,000 to suffer. Even when the clock is ticking, you still have more. And mind you, you're not in the middle of the year yet. I can't minutes square 700,000.
Oh, decision 3 minutes decision.
788,000.
3 minutes. 3 minutes decision now.
750,000
minutes to suffer. Say soon also I will cry.
We are not in the middle of the year yet.
To perish. The rich, the poor, everybody.
This is crazy.
That is it. And the Antwabasa keke abatwo wo so
crazy. Yeah. All right, so Mamenka Eclipse Collateral 173 Ghana for na Eclipse Collateral Management say ena uwa japadia enfensi who documents no who did different japadia no na who did different Eclipse Collateral enforcement sem na ekwai be so osefa documents ne brɛ no mo emfa at Richard Akwa Bobie me kodampo I can't say 50,000 minutes a day. What you say? No, but you only more one crop for your master.
No, but when you am show any exaggeration. Idea that scientific.
Or 750,000 that bay.
Yes. So long as what you know. So Ukraina Winchirima I was 700 and something thousand minutes to suffer for another opportunity to come to correct who wrong.
That is so sad. All right, so Eclipse Collateral say unya ento omonka na wabo modern hard when ya kire ho womo ewo Pantan Johnson Obenkaf International School amount for yenkwai mamen wishi Mr. Romeo Rich Love Kweku Seshi CEO of Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited. Papa baby I will be happy birthday. An APK's birthday. PK of USA. Oh, okay. Formerly of now I'm retire. US I'm retire. Because you could be called at any time. So, happy birthday. To come and say. Okay. So PK, what's your car? But on behalf of CMG, Accra FM, Class FM, Vanessa, and Menso, Bobie Ansah, Mr. Romeo Rich Love, Kweku Seshi, CEO the Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited. Baby Bia will be our chief. Also, on this special occasion of your birthday, board, management, and staff of Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited wish you a glorious happy birthday, and may you continue to inspire workers and management and many others. Nyaminsha Bebre, Ora Romeo Rich Love Kweku Seshi, Auto Party Nisha, no Wama Yatin Kawai, Wama Yatin Kareja, Amanfa Babi Jinem Kakra. Opposing yedro yenwani imboost heba mesha wodi aba e boost immune system no siesie nipadua nipadua timi gina ne ho so ene Ghana fo agia tumba bia se umpese yare bedokro waku a na imboost heba mesha wajibi wonum bie na esiesie na ye kama Ghana fo e wasi ye ene say and say asemda abba top choco for see and catch Ghana for nyina say what the top choco chocolate spread and abba ya wo de fabrodo mo de na no so na de na mpomdi so wom kodape and what the top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink abba was the ohia yesuhie aha ye no kukupa de ya wode milk ne asichire afra na de se ba menya bi achemum top choco Ghana for anyintumo na omo emfanya adwuma wonum bie emo ahoden wase from e was 0243033033 wona ompese mutu no dodro no na mo metu nko Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. We almost say a bright soja capsules, bright garlic plus capsules. Yeah, what they abba
nsɛm abu a na de wani akyerɛ wɔ 2018 awards wɔsi ewiase afa na nyinaa best herbal clinic na yɛyi Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic yɛsuhule wɔn na di ɛyɛ ɛkae na asɛm de paa na moate Ghana anim sei nti wɔn antra ma no ni o ɛna wɔn aba ha wɔn ɛsom Ghana man ɛma ɔmanfoɔ nyampɔmden ehwirisi ɛta na wɔn de ambulance services so aba ɛyɛ ayɛ no so ɔde ɛboa Ghana for boy echi dɔm paa Greenfield say yɛn kan kyerɛ ɔmanfoɔ sɛ obetumi from 0243 983906 onsa betumi aka mo but quick one members okay so mebiem pacho mebiem amamo we have issues with the TUC on their calls Owura Okujeto a make revelations bebre kyese ohun baabi a wonfa asɛm ne mfiri na ohun baabi a wonfa nkosi ɛna court kra so ɛyɛ se what is say Kwabena ta na se wan Kwabena du jamfi se Kwabena du jamfi so nanim aguase me ka Victor Kusibu aten asofo ma kronfo hene no me ka no na se na me kan Victor Kusibu aten wa ye kana na se no oni apiadu ena na eye asori o woni apiadu na mina na me bo mina na me bo mu konga enti Kusibu aten de me ni papa na
obo eyi o
minimum omo pa
na uni omo adwuma koso because of that ye frɛ wo sen
ye frɛ me Bobie
una obo konga
e de ma fito
bwatan ye Bobie na mi nhyira wo omo adwuma koso
wo mo ye criminals papa me se ba akokɔ fa abawe bi free Holland e de ne be say dem
aye kwa
na so fu yire aba no de wo ma etu epurina so for the mentare damage mentare product na
ka wo ma de wo purina mu a me can apply wood
no obetu almost zongo ma mimi nimba bia na dwube ye tu e ma mi ko fa wo ma mini so for in the so for be from the mentare product na ma mini tupuno no waro so di me wo honam papa so for ya from free Holland say me nya bathroom won the bedroom ma no musmin ma de kro dum gas obey fast e jawo mpie
self contained
okra goods ammunitions de ba
why importing ya or export it
masa esoro de che se di wako Israel ko fa Bible no o de beto no bi command yere ne lie wa na ju no mienu aya ma mi trimunie se ma me se wo ma no de to card no ba yo so be fa frifiu no be fa frifiu on so obi atoto no kitchen muntimi nim ni po okoyi wo ma no ma no
na hwan ne bo na mani
ya no so ni asem ko so for so ni onuanom na tifie ho
ti amani bofo no na de wo ma ne ma no
meti tu sa na me se ja obi tupru no akronfo se ja akronfo adai wasitare akire ta pro na chi na me se di
ewiema tumfu
na me se be kwa mo ka che ma me se mama na bia mo de me ko ye se omo so omo ko bompa ya ma me no egwayo se me ma me de me fa na ma petre o de me fa ma petre o pesofo bi kura ba deliver me o ye bibi enye yi na me se na we na mo de me we oh we now so we ni power sha mo munja na me kom ba bi na me de mo ha me so omo di bonia especially Kumasi enclaves no mu omo di boni papa but ode ko Okujeto so ayi the son of man anye yi
onipa ne ba
onipa ne ba Okujeto we kukuru de form bom ona da for me na mate menyamfro onipa ne ba just asem ne yem de yem sere but the woman say mebiem TUC cathedral issues cut down appointees e dia baba besi NDC primaries so aproba mokwe enti mebiem ba bia o person fa e de fa bia no afa but yen konko tie ye TUC for no quick one na yembra enra na emede and TUC for ne akufo do hia
and I'm reiterate our well-known position that the IMF program can never take us out of this crisis. Our history of engagements with the IMF
provides ample evidence that IMF-sponsored programs and policies cannot change our economic circumstances. Another IMF program will only impose more economic burden on us. We have to change the situation ourselves as Ghanaians. We believe strongly that government can lead us out of this crisis. And the government can do so by cutting expenditure on non-essentials, including the need to stop spending our hard-earned revenue on a national cathedral. Let me say this again. We believe that government can lead us out of this crisis by cutting all non-essential expenditures, including the need to stop spending our hard-earned revenue on the national cathedral. I'm sure the president will have something to say about this. The president has always said he wants to create another Notre Dame in Ghana so we can attract a lot of visitors. But we disagree. In fact, comrades, it will be better to convert the project into a national hospital. Mr. President, you can also reduce the size of your government. Ghana has too many ministers and deputy ministers.
So this is the situation. There are no okujeto documents no near the so but me fan same time. You know a special worker. You be take your time. But me say they are more the beka ho. Very interesting angle ora okujeto e aba. Say nana say ye wo on my me say national project. Na board of trustees no. E bi wo Ghana ha and I say ya register nkrofo so a or ya entrust ye project no e wo mo nsem e wo America e na wo mo no so etwo me de hokra na eye mi hu pa papa say oman ejapade na akufo ado atimi anya akokoduro ne na busuafo na yonkofo atabridi ahye ya bujaje fo adan agu e de hono ye ade ama obi adi so mfaso na oman no ensay. So that is the situation. Edi mabiem may restrict him because you were America crabby, but a man for personal and some. So this one you better linking it to a year Okujeto issues, you know. You were raising about the cathedral, then the NDC primaries, and I don't know if you're check when you said that year primaries no jumapa, and then I see at 73 or any other matters. So Mammy Shas free, listen, Mammy Shas free. So now you're not
yo, come away there, and yes, I would chat to Kutibina. And come with the primaries nation here.
Oh, you bet me.
Ura Jomahama eba eye Kumasi.
Yeah.
Na Oba Pro. Na ka constituencies base Uni Enso 27 out of 47 constituencies now. Na Obama ebo mo Pro. Na emunsem no efit na ekono.
Yeah.
Better than but free hono nano kwesiada na najo no em say empeniphobia ye ne omoko din kita ho
Pastor Emmanuel was so chiamu nyina
ejene so omo say ye nya osu biem santuma no me hwehwe bi na mento emfanya achede emma owura Jomahama nti me nhyɛ dan nim ntumam sɛ me bɔ ko me ma me adwumam kakra nti obi a onim ye nyaw so biem santuma no me srɛ mo momoa me na yento bi na penifo bi pese omo donate ma ura mahama ya soma me na me minim tuma ne din ti mo a wonim san tuma no ye nya oso biem yentom fama mahama ti ho de me de besi o Kwabena me jinyankopon di me ka ehye nyame animonyam se esan se minim nyame som ne Christo som no. Me, I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in Christianity. I just have a relationship with God. Perhaps what I would describe as Christianity, no, and you know, be better described as Christianity. So I don't believe in religion at all. That's why I don't believe in Christianity. I believe that uye nipa was so ni nyankopon nyankita hodie. Kwan ya be fa so ni nyame be nyankita hodie no. Ebinum nam Yesu Kristo so. Ebinum nam komshani Muhammad so sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ebinum nam akwanu asa nyina so. Me de megidie ne se me nam Yesu so mom. Ne mom me ma enye se eno eye ade a ye indoctrinate
intimate me hokura enye me dwene kura me
ntesa. Me I'm a very free-minded person,
free thinker,
and I think freely. So, and I'm a realist. I believe in things that are real. I know, and you know, me Bible di, me Yesu di. If I me come seni Muhammad.
Nese me adasa papa. Me
policy and me golden principle in life. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Apart from no mini hwe biem mini others ani hwe biem the other yam ye be me ya no enfa nyame na esusu say meka ma no atum because say kwan a fa so ade yam no wo nsa mienu wo nan mienu wo adwene da otiri na atum yam bone a na me so me bana me si usun a wo so no
ejabofo ukuma kwaku a hwe ne nsa
na
onipa nsa sa kwaku
pepepe enwi pe na wo ho so enwi no kra me wo fa yeah, when you're in the baby, because no one is Nana Pokua. Yes. Now, Kwabena, at the end of time where we are seeing, yeah, we mean near, no matter who you are, no matter how friendly I am with you, no matter how closely I am with you, no matter how I love you, oh yeah, me bufu kesepa, and they say, obey say. Diabroni. Minti frɛ kusi boatin say or a reverend. Dabi me yesa my brain me. If you say my kind the book of 1 Timothy chapter 3 1 downwards, and I know who qualifies for that office. Yeah. He does not qualify. He's a thief. He's a blackmailer. He's corrupt. He's a scammer. He is a flim-flammer, and I have several words to describe him, but in all no why you bonsam nipa. He's an agent of Obonsam,
of Satan.
There is nothing that qualifies him to be anything close to Christ. Me kasa pe me gunyame ufin me si nyame atwetwe nyame onya kronfo nyame onya amroba nyame onya udini se obe fa o manye japade aye ne dia nyame nya kronfo. I know him.
I know.
And I have several friends in his church. I have friends and brothers and sisters who church with him. Assembly by me who say omu post to no, trying to get my sympathy. And every one of them that called me, I told him or her say, "And my so so kwasiane so na nyame wa brano na nani be guase ama ne ho betete because what the nsa ko kanyame ade a any kwan so the nsa ka Ghana ye nyame man." Wudi bonsam ekufo do achi se wo be se wo man hwanioma edan a mabubu agu in the name of cathedral.
That's too horrible.
Hwanioma ma say no in the name of cathedral.
Terrible.
Etikusi boaten wo anase ayi Kwabena Jamfi eti wonim nyansa se sebi wo sun wakwantu a ye nyiri anka hu se ye besi dan. It what Jimmy?
Your Bible no working kind of
Bible say a dying. You see the damn
was now why in the basic dying on trust no and we say ampa niampa say a dino basin no home sana.
What Jimmy?
Read
then
the Bible.
Somebody who must be given a national award. Okujeto, he has taken a swipe at you. The least I expected him to do. And he said, Sabi, but them ni kura kana nutuma ibuni nyansa for. But them ni awe Jimmy abodam. Then you go to the church, just say you have had impunity, and you want to use Christ in your stupidity and impunity to want to glorify yourself with Christ. We are boa. Bible describe Sani pay so you dejenchie
or did he say nyamini ho?
Maybe. Yeah. That is why. And if you're a pagan, now did he say nyamini ho? Now the nyami din si nyami atwitwa me si nyami obetwa wo ka. And it is to your 10th generation. Read the Bible. You use the Bible. Me obi o use Bible bia no. So when nyami na use Bible na chese o ye kwase mo. Because it's a nyami
or modern international scammers.
Yes. Now, Kwabena, to the substantive, because of time. Yes, you could get to a who bailiff are over 7 or 7 or not within the night book tratano. We were in the midst. I remember you were there.
Yeah.
And Omunjine can say, as some Nkosia guy.
Yeah, I was there.
Kwabena, Sabi, if we are say, why didn't you Juma say, Jaja Bodam Crampo, Assembly or Wauya, Jaja Bodam Crano. I was also who say, this case, you know, he ought to have done more and worse because or be anyone more qualified to be a bailiff or be a sankwasi. And I said that that person ought to be sacked if he really is a bailiff. You see, it turned out in the court said the person is not a judicial service certified bailiff. It's criminal. It's criminal. You use a wrong bailiff to want to serve a court writ. You see how criminal the guy is?
I don't think I don't know money criminality was why
they can't survive without it.
There you anti-7 so proper person now conserve one
proper person will use due diligence, but the person of Okujeto no proper person will not let Okujeto because proper person will go through the speaker and serve Okujeto because you can't serve a member of parliament without going through the speaker. Every time na minu abakubi and you be jelly Okujeto na so ye kwasia. Who when be me jelly Okujeto Ghana ha. And no person man name wo. E bon so nyina yatim. Because se wa court keke kra now there onye lawyer kra now there onye bailiff.
Now jire kra
no keke just spectator na wo do adwehwe one hu say ye wo processes are ye fa so e de ye bibia legitimately. You can't be wrong and be right in the law. You can't use wrong processes to serve right documents. And that was my first he said you just don't go to the forecourt of parliament see Obi say we're parking the car and I said Wako Metro TV say he went for a program and he's a member of parliament no Wako Shiano say made my trouble so tete Jimina you say Obi the rate a ball cry was several no a bini ho biem and your code of ethics judicial service through the even though menene nya adwen ani yeboa ode ne sa hyase a ye de ye adwuma enunti no bailiff wo ye bailiff a ye wo ekwan a ye fa so a ye kyew training how to serve a writ sa process no bailiff na okoye no Kwabena du jamfi bailiff no court na kire say o say the bailiff was not a judicial service approved bailiff. So who was that person?
And that person needs to be punished.
Yes, because of an imposter.
That person needs to be punished.
And I look forward to seeing Okujeto pursue that angle because we need to find out who that person is. Maybe Kura not a church member.
Me sure.
Because you can't find any person who Sebi or oriented to Christ do this. Now 2 or say oko servo rate in the crampo no there was no proof of service omo logbook mu
because onya
very good because onya approved by the GES.
Oh, you can go back
a judicial service no.
Yeah.
GES for minimum assembly minyamba. Oh, that person, you know, could not log it. Say service no crampo no. Why? Now the third one, judge ni nyina so no.
Yeah.
Na me wie na ma bo judge ni so abaso. Unfortunately, the judge ni so de jamfi. It's say, enough person no we am si jamfi for no na ya na. Oh, so judge ni sa can say case na wode betu na nim no say contempt no when timi am prove beyond all reasonable doubt say okujeto aye bibi boni bi and also say there were inconsistencies no ebi ne say wo na wo say okujeto aye contempt of court no wo say ya de ade ne share okujeto nsem e na ode to form e na obutu no what evidence we are no bailiff now no so illegal bailiff no so say what the koto ne kam e na oyi
the imposter
no. You see omo tesa no omo di tropa
very
and on found say obedi tro na ode agu wanimu ase just so that ono no ebenya animonyam
so say ase ekun kro obemi
ekun because odwen say okujeto abete ne to asembe ne yeka ho asem oman Ghana yen say nyame bo see ebesi den ama no because say if we want to even prioritize bibia enya sorry dan papa me hu asori dan bia wo Ghana ha yes ayema ama congestion enu ntino nipa nya ba bi nkwa asori but yenim hospitals are a mother from kwawo yenim suku dan a enkwala da o mafuru so atro it is also your priority no kra na say you say ye hwe which one should come first me nyini say o my Ghana your priority ni say ye besi dan e dia ma Nyankopon won kan say Ghana ni bia say o ye homeless Nyankopon na sam kra po say ye ni padua na ye na asori dan enu ti na ye dan na sabi wo ya mampani na wo so wo bepe mampani no sa bosse no kra wo kan no kra mpo no Ghana ni bia ante da he is a liar say wo wakọ say bo say Nyankopon ma be ye mampani a Nyankopon kra nya na de wo be ye mampani Nyankopon nya crowd for
satanic machinations
we wakọ fa obi odi trumu and now say ono mra mesi Nyankopon dan Nyankopon oye trumu tu is God a gay then anu kwa wi ase adan ahodo a na John Mahama aburagu ho a ajaji 14
so sad o
wo jiri adan ni nyina to agu Ekufo-Addo wo ye udini too much sometimes you just can't describe anything like you can just see say the Bible speaks about just say that Osaifo no and you can have only Ekufo-Addo in memory Osaifo anytime bia e be ka Osaifo no it's Ekufo-Addo that comes in my mind I say and I say he has penchant what with a certain pride be
so my giri
obi a whole apartment esi wa bronstein kakraka wa gira gu
asa ikotua judgment debt
Ekufo-Addo to wadwen ye so you ask yourself on my ben and I said bisenka Ghana cry ye company a enti wo papa company and odi agya wo say hwe so mame a enti Ekufo-Addo otu be di sansem hunu we now someone raises issues about even the processes are leading to say wo form nipa wo mra mehwe sa adwuma ne so na ye hu se ba ku bi wom ni maame ye mienu ye wo ni mienu ye wo no ene ye sa wo no
odini birthday mienu
say bi born again na bia ono ye born again no sa wo date of birth fofora
na yesu kura wo foforo do batu din Kwabena Jamfi
eti wo ye mampani na se
yesu kura de se jiwni ebi Ezekiel
enye
bi
kene se chi bi na ewo mo ntem na munim ne mo ya e ka sem we a okudjeto betu dwa no wo ye mampani a wadwene mu da ho a wadwene ye adwuma you call okudjeto and say bravo wadi no kre a kire wo man papa na de na di sa bone no but the sense mu ya criminals na mu ni criminal na di agrunti no watimi asama diplomatic passport in another name wouldn't say a friend Reverend Kusi Boateng watimi asama diplomatic passport ono asa won a passport etu otu kwan a ene otu kwan a ye wo Ansah odua bro na ye wo Ansah odo ho
nyinya so kwakwa Ansah
nyinya kwakwa Ansah kro na uwia masa ko gina mu chambers wo say there mu chambers ne ko ya de no mani maguase
na o mu free chambers so anom kwa asoro dem so akwa akosa
so makosa entimi de minua pani Edu Jamfi Kwabena Edu Jamfi on next year say a friend Reverend Kusi Boateng ya miminim se mimi nyame on friend Kwasi afo sa nyame friend Kwasi a oye ni yie on manani nyam sabi aden Duncan Williams se no so ya am roba ene nyame afre no ene obi ehu ni se enye kra papa is a great man. Oh, say hallelujah. And your papa is a great man. So for oh, Kwabena nyame frɛ
it's too bad.
Emma nyame nanimu nwase.
It's too bad.
So udi nyame beye say ade a ebema adasa ebesi nyame atwetwe a ye nyame die ne de wo se etwi wani mo badwam.
But I think so man say ya yetimi ye street awards emo kujeto.
Oh yes, why not? I mean he deserves more than
even a day near the neighbor swap konkra.
Yes, why
not? Street to move 30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, the nanantia.
Me there esenkami wo a year enkene no enkenye World Day of Okujeto.
World Okujeto's Day.
World Okujeto's Day. But me need to me bia but me name say Dr. UN so be mame a 12 million.
Hey, then Dr. UN one who Okujeto.
They said Dr. UN for the criminals.
Thank you.
Oh, Hame.
Yeah.
Say the angle that I wanted to go no, I will refuse because Ohini be frame from Ahimfie about him. Now I think say ye doye ho a na say ye ka say ne ye nyina say Asante na or Asantini ni sa enema no me I told Ohini straight say we Asantini na yam roba me kam obi ate say enya Asantifo nyina na yam roba and so sa kasa na Ohini ne me kan no or you be a me bu no me fan din tu badwam but Ohini so frame o me phone so a en kasa nkwase asem ni bie mu dan kyerɛ me so obi Asantini nti wagimi ama me nka en ka bibio se upesa Asante ani mbanyamo a yentwi yenuano mu a omo ya krofo a omo ya omo ho asofo azan asofo na omo egugugugu enkraha ni kumase na omo di anim omo gu anim ase no yentwi omo anim enya sa na Asante tie Asante tete Asante ye wo ni oma papa de kyerɛ enti so obi Asantini na wakodi nkwase asem we a na onuano no na o ya Asante ofiri ha ofiri manum enka bi enframe phone so wo yo hene a wo frame akanya asem tumifo me framing kan chem so bi Asantini the say call ye I gbeni dia enka menka ohene wani mo ha what
o examine man dia aka
wo yo hene me pe wasem wo frame me phone so a kanya asem efi me mo din wa ha me bu me ferew me woni die so nkoma but wo frame bia na be kan asem a enka sankwasa sem ni bia mu nkire me da so bi Asantini nti wo ya Asantini amani ni asempa na ye din ho nye den ente.
Thank you. Orianto
Nana
family
Oko Bible mu a David kase obesi asori fie ahye Awurade di animonyam because ohwe ba bi Awurade pagya ne di ni free sire so wani nwan na da na de kwa so de ne fa so nyina be ye ohene Nyankopɔ ka kire ni se wo ho nte mogya wo nsam enti usi a enye yenti ne ba Solomon eni besie David ofo obi yire Kwabena ne onso so obesi national cathedral ono so saa ono kra de according to Sewa Bruni wo wi ni wie no ska ode man o sa ma national security foko twa no sa robe no e de kan na mo gie sa ni pa we si national cathedral man ye ni pa we timi si national cathedral man ye na
me de me patch on kakra
say
on say morality there Kwarama one morality there Michelle obiara nye on say David ye na ya na we on say sabre na David asem ne bae no na oman no are divided, and that was the reason, more reason why enye moja ne keke ena moja ne susu no akoku nipa kro no na okofa ne yire no ekunu no wiria mekai ana
moja bi nyankopani moja bi nche moja bi David okumo nipa ba ku no ku ne nyane yire so kan se da wo kan 2020 election Ghana for the same ku omo moja no sa papa na David je ne yire se ku no kan ne moja se ne sa de hye David crowd or job an ofa no wane ne tonight David crowd oba no oji ni kunu ku no David ni sa oba ne tena ase nyono ne no Solomon ane nyono a nye Solomon maamia mom ni Bible mu no wane ne wo sa ware ne tena ase na simasi di okofa se wabro ni wi no ska ode man o sama national security force akutwa no kwam sa robe no
da ko bi ankyere me so fu bedu ko bi papa
esa robe no na David Paul no je oba ne tete ni ye no na kopo se de o ye na nsa ni tunsi na me unsi ma so dai na wo akofa oba na awi na wi na asa akọ robe no
wadado wa arm robber
wo be si nyame aso dai na hwe na de bia meka me mesumeji nyankopɔ di ba me de megidie o nyamesum se Christianity.
To a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
But me believe in say saya software ne nsori atwa ho hia no obi bia no only copyright Bible no na ye book no obi no only copyright. And the we already Bible now what ase no say me so me bom pai na me read a nyankopɔ mama me ase. Na the day Ghana Christopher who say we have to think, we have to use our common sense, because Bible cry say satem wo ba and I said di ye ba yemfa ya dweni enyansa ni mu aten entinya enkom hye bia no so fo hye wo a o sori ko fa Bible say fa wa dweni to ho na day be hu say we are criminals more ewo yen so di mu no Christianity will change forever. And then you are Christ of gospel musician obi so be brother Sami so abo gospel kwa launch ni album na ema etweke. It's happening in this country. And then open crofo living luxurious life.
Gospel musicians say you must win sano.
We wouldn't sample now ka. We
brother Sami Pajo.
Open say omo na egu nyankopɔ animu ase omo na egu Christianity.
Oh yeah.
Who besides so yeah? Onyo na to this song no. Brother Sami. Tiatiam sai didi. Musa bakapata passe.
Ayakata.
Ha?
Milioni waka. That's what I'm saying, brother Sami to Allahu Akbar.
Na boys no ko. Musa bakapata passe. Tiatiam we. San krofo na egu nyankopon asofie no asori no nyankopon asori mu na egu no and asofo na competition all the expensive cars the more closer I get to the so-called men of God
the more you get
the more na me have a second thought about how I practice Christianity in Ghana. Christianity, there's nothing wrong with it, but the way I practicing what I say what's all about be see nyankopɔ asɔ da kronkron bia be see asɔ da ye kronkron na da share ready di animonyam Solomon esi nyankopɔ asɔ da wan sresre o Solomon wan sresre asɔ da na so be see no wo see Duncan Williams omu na eni animu Danka Williams obanyame mu no said okay no ya roba ono anaka na apostle nyina a oka na asem no 2007 na mokumase crow from Pentecost obe preachie wose asofo mpanyimfo no mu nyina call omko convention omu wie na baako ne bag ne sika wom eni ho eda omko wura mu so bia nwura ho bi asofo nko a
na se Pentecost ye bo afore mes kan irai
asofo nko a
yes irai
abayira anom ye so mbebo mpae ombo mpae afi no sofo wa kwasha siesu ona fae no nka nanu asem a no ye kronfo ano asakra no ababeye osofo nto no nani ni sika de ene kro abe osofo no nani ni sika nhia once a soldier always a soldier Danka Williams Ghana focus mu buya dying 56 structures adam makumaku 56 ne bugu or rich including regional Accra, Greater Accra regional minister fee passport office plus 56 judges yes judges
Malian embassy
I think say I don't know
Malian ambassadors residence
Niger no Mali
judges for dying Mahama esi omukotena mu afikra mai utu omudo omukokotena hotel luxurious hotel and na esi tua bills na busada 56 stretches. I have the videos.
Why we need you crowd
Ghana for complaining say we busada we agu Danka Williams be ka kire yen say Ghana for cry how ni say Inye sika ne di besie sorry na ba besie and where is Danka Williams
as if he will pay for the judgment debt
and foolish born again Christians will still go and kneel before Danka Williams say ono na Nyankopon anoint one so enti won hira omo mensa wota be cause foolish born again Christians when they accept Jesus Christ their common sense don't function again. These are the people I they respect whom so the image of God. Ye besi Nyankopon asori fie. Reverend our friend say Lawrence Tete. Or kwado onka trustee no pass papa ni mu obi o yenhwehwe ni mu ahohyehyɛ saa da. Yam breaking Ghana futuo nyina ne mfa nkosi National Cathedral. Wo so ti wa so for Ghana na yifa na so da wo. Oni so da. Wo so yo so for enti aso da ho mfa so. Wo tenkra ha. Lawrence Tete wo fie
Helio bia kaneba.
Yes, akaneba. Wo fie wankra ha. Ba wunya sika no wan nye so obesi Nyankopon aso da. Yebusa so asore ni wabrochi otrofo se mi dance ni wabrochi. Enti yamfa Ghana sika nyina nkosi National Cathedral no nam kroma almost every junction ne billboard esi ho. This nonsense must stop. Yes, indeed, this nonsense in Christianity must stop. And these are the people that go follow omo. Say, omuni nyame.
Indeed.
Reverend Joyce Aye. Ghana for complaining do.
No what two and what
salt and light.
Salt and light. And chine nkania.
Oni asase so nchine yare da.
No.
Salt and light.
Salt and light.
Yeah, salt and light.
Salt. We don't always say salt and soup.
These are the people.
God don't cry.
Omuso musi na Nyankopon Cathedral. Is it?
Hey, criminals
Obi ti say Reverend Owusu Bempa. Akọwe di Mahama mo wada. Wohia Mahama so no ko hage no. Mahama mfana kokot.
Obi asimo jama.
Mahama nya no hwe. Mahama no nya politician onim what the law says. So because am gu hu fi na nya no crowd no befa so no. Mahama de na se manyame. Mahama kan say Mugabe echa obako a musa tuo ko XYZ Power FM ukubo Mugabe tuo. Agrada ade je wo no atwese kan wo no so. Okope agrada kuno. And the court and I didn't want to ediba. These are the people.
Yeah, they take it from us.
Ghana has say at almost say omuna elidi Nyankopon sorry fie. We are Reverend, we say for Reverend Kusi. Awo and awo ya Baumia.
For Boating.
Godfather. Boating. Yesu Kristo din wokɔ baabi a Yesu no a ukuta two identity yɛsie ntuato wo ntuato National Cathedral no so wasa afa akyiri aba bagye a kyese wudi hu sika a wo yɛ ɔsɔfo a Bible na kita wo no ɛkasa tia se bi onya atwom ɔtrofo
osibotrobo
nadafo botrobojo krono awudie nada Bible no kasa di tia na so fa Bible we di atoso in the name of Bible ni aduma ya man people no ya mount this position including diplomatic passports
the Rollins me kan jo Rollins ko chi abed nego no kan e okun ni mo no so you are fucking people's wife in the name of Jesus foolish boy.
Sorry.
Now also for why you sign a man na a politician Samuel Kujo Tablakwa I nimu no so ye Christo ni nim so ye osofo wonye osofo we ye politician atnase adwene ho se de ekoso ni e de ne Bernard aja ye hwehwemu di aba now osofo no wo mo ma run to court because Okuje Tablakwa expose Ododo. The whole idea was to know block Okuje Tablakwa.
So nyai.
Say more on kana sem.
Shut him off.
Or you shut him off to issue judiciary.
Because
Obi adi boni bia no omu say judiciary they save havens. To go to court or go to court. But omu nim say nya judge for nya na sebi.
Yeah.
O ma dwen no.
Justice Charles Jemfi.
Enti wo kwa no akoka Okuje Tablakwa anu atum. Said the bear Okuje Tablakwa ntimi nko asem bion. Hwe kwa mfa so de koye. Abo akokono. Ya bo kwa du so afo obeyire.
Okwa na so ebu.
Ya do kwa himfie na kodu asem mo ko de topa na ewra himfie.
Abo akokono.
Akokono.
Ya bo kwa du so afo obeyire.
Eni ya fra wa himfie.
Ya fra himfie se bra de beyi wa.
O ba da ubu atopa.
Ko de topa na ko.
Edri. O yiri hu no ara so ase ya danka.
Ya danka bi.
Wa yo ampa.
What the finfrima de ami atu aye kuku with my hwinti asichiri what the tro adada Ghana no obi ka wo so koka na no atu so wo sa nam kwambone so na koka nipa na no atu
imagine
we are no print shirt anu atro animu no de kwa church members God no go shame us and wonim na gu ase
God shame you now
shame you
Nyankopon wonim na gu ase na me se obi bia waje animunyam wo Ghana ha a wanfa kwampa so no na nim gu ase beba anse na akwada kamenemu
amen
inshallah.
Now we have to make sure say all this criminalities are honorable Okuje Tablakwa expose about this papa no this man no. We are waiting for credible state institutions so they should take the matter on. Ghana is against the law. So ubenya a tin number, tax identification number mienu. Okuta tax identification number is mienu. Ye shame. It's against the law. So bekuta edi mienu different passports. Omu shame. These are the people amuso musi National Cathedral. What's here for my Ghana sika nkosi National Cathedral? Awo mreko a emruafo ne nkwakrafo maye adwuma breko ahomegiem eda ho omo ankasa sika aban waje se wo dane ani famisika ne bi mame na memfa nkoto aduro nom
when they say kosi bathroom preach wo ho
na min nchirinche wo akufo ado no nya sika no akodonati 100,000 na National Cathedral emfancy me wa waje samrewafo we diabetic patient we musika what na so the kosi National Cathedral yati Ghana ha emma yehu apemfo a sebi omu kokolebu rich no omu da form obi kolebu the Premier Hospital of Ghana na opemfo te plastic chair mu na drip esini so for lack of bed umfa ho so we see cathedral na sa sofo we yakoka asofo want to tell us say yen ye nipa bonefo ulim say na no Kali Colombia omakoye omubusa ankwala no ahemfo they oppose the construction of National Cathedral the opposition people So almost at the almost polluting crime. So some more money abanya you know me for because some there I saw that your more MP. I saw that there.
It's so sad, eh?
And these are the people. Duncan Williams still preach every Sunday.
Unfortunately, my time is up. Like when I cry 100.5 Citizen Show.
Hey,
so thank you so much. So CD Aba Center, CD ointment, and our face CD caps, and all the Aba. Ghana for in sum na omo emfanya jumai. Afe quick credit and investment credit limited. Omo boss and na edin birthday. Happy birthday. Eyo penny. Na enadi abosiano osimo ba number gi a muntua. Na de omo biem bia quick credit. Dam yopo ye mbo koku kafra. Tabia Bar Center. I'm the Tabia Bar Meshaba. And Omase. And our face give us a Bar Center. We are very grateful. Live on our Cry FM. Citizen Show. Any Alaji Tanko. Good evening, sir.
Birthday. And Alaji Tanko Sumidanas.
Edanasipa. Nyami Aduma, Yebeshia. Ewo gas yase. Enjoy your evening.
No fridge my buy as a way busase. Eddie Asemwa.
Finishi, my fork, and echo one winning. Busla Grammy, Pedia, Diabo Braswa. Minyabi.
And yes, Eclipse Collateral Management for Abamaye. Why prime brokerage service. Nano said yet. So where Japadia now won't crater. What to me in crater better Eclipse Collateral Management. Naswabisu where Japadia Ebiana and crater no any Nimuano. Now all Pebusia. Yet the won't crater and yes, yet Chiba many panel Ejibusia. Ya a home for former one cratania would ye need free. Hey, Nessa 1 year print, yeah. Oh, and money how cry. As Sansa will also wage a padia what you buy yetino, and none a bank in the beton. Wabra won't call the end of cry.
Natural some crater that demono. A bet me am a mania sika, Wabra the Japadiano and one can.
Sapa pepe. Ubehu Eclipse Collateral Management, Ewa Denta Pantai Junction, a Denta new site wa 0543 8324 66. Eclipse Collateral Management. Think safety and decent income.
Give us pay capsules. A memory. Manum bia benemua. Kanemi tutu ya na minkumabwa. Sese die. Betro esa kum menia G. Give us pay capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules so well. E mani meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amama nya yem timotete womono. Yedro no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Yeah. Hey, give us in no. A man need ya bebusiamu papa. Na bema ka give us pick up. And give us core capsules bomunum dia. Na eni jeni ahwodeno. Wa brudo.
Mother, nature senia osomo. Na Mother's Day mu. Chire ne say, what don't know. Say ensemono ede. Na etaku memua. Wo be win special dinner. Na wono mame. Akodidi. Na manu. Na majiweni aka. And na pa chedie. A gift more. O mame e ya chedie. Eti me busumi. Mano a chedia. Esum ebo.
Accra FM.
Unim say onipa bia kan kro ene ne ba aya na ejine sisi so nanso ekoba say sisi ni ho kotechima ene na asempa ene dia bom eno ti na make am for tabia herbal capsules e dia maw say yesisi ya dia pa ana age onipa dia na boso dia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na boy di usisi mama mai na wonya sisi etimi abo adwuma pa say ya ayemtim na age yefunu ya boso ama wuntimi nya wo ho hia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na etimi yi ni befi afini pedienim ama wo yefun adaho tabia herbal capsules ebuso ewo pharmacy shops any herbal shops ewo wiase afana nyina ana afre ahomatrufo yi 0243 686861 kai se wo ma akranufo wo your pinfo ana wundi infedu wochia wo numbi tabia herbal capsules wo sunumbi. When we send your police in your draw,
Saba Mesa Abama Huaden. Refuse to grow, and you offense Swabek. And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yamusa Moya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbu Saba Mesa, a Peja immune system, Nabria, Yarientimu. So say, dear, a month for the one, the Imbu Saba Mesa, do the one dance say, and Yarua who run Nipa and Nina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarua Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. Now Yamua suing Yano, a way of buying every home. And now Mumpa, Omuan Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, and walk Kashi, and you are Maymu Bia Yato in Ro, at to 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jody and Kratui, what Jatu say.
Oh, say employee of the year. Charlie, what the remote? Me refusal last year, yeah, no mean to me target. Charlie. No, see, I'm a pomodimon, some cry a bufform. Correct. And I'll cast some so Afromax Central. Now, what's our share? Afromax Plus, some game. Can you know I'm who they won't follow the chum? Say, me 90 minutes plus extra time. Oh, say Afromax. Hello.
Darling. No, my fear.
Me see moi no me.
My feel, Papa.
Afromax say changing game no. Daddy prefer what you mean. Oh, say Afromax. For Afromax Plus, change game no. A dietary supplementer. SCSC member. Steps Pharmacy. And the Afromax Plus. Abejas. A drawing them member. When you fear do watch it. First steps was 0550 709 790. Afromax Plus. The game changer. And the agent Kratoyatum.
Asempebia ba. Upesika akostati ejumabi. Uhiya bosia ache ujadiemu. Uye government ana private worker unye sikadi ate uhoti biso. Uye busumi ejuma unye scan tempa biso. Any na quick credit be ma obosia mwechi ane kakra. Eye collateral free loan na susu savings account opening deposit BRNim. De hiya ne se uye Ghana ni na wo Ghana card. Se wanye ejuma afi we mu de kodia na wa na upe o excuse BRNim. For quick credit it was 0302 200 390 and na 0596 920-833. Number for Biara Frewa and quick credit. Shannon so say quick credit and malone ewo internet so. Inti Shanna Obiara and Dadao. Bank of Ghana am momu jadi hu kwan na kai se nhihye da ho.
Quick credit. Lending made simple.
CD capsules. My body say.
What body and prince?
CD ointment. And also
what brand CD and prince?
No, so we pay immune booster pa. So do nipa kwa no be we adwuma said yes sir. Simple. Kope CD capsules. Enyaruwa mo bo rough. Ye nim so anante ana wa adwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bia.
Enya me how pa no.
Enya what CD capsules nkan. Wo ya so mde kope bia. Wo house otwa.
Ena CD ointment.
Eye dwo tatahwe ada obenya ho no. Ko CD Herbal Center ya. Wo ye CD ointment ni CD capsules no. E wo la shibi Sarum Sport. Ya e Ben 19 Junction. Na ko tie se general body pains. Nya ko todwe eye no ya. Na e ko na poso honam ya CD ointment. Enti few days shrim e ko ya wonum di CD capsules. Shrim e ko wonum CD capsules no. Na wo di CD ointment so e massage.
Na menya ni nyina bi wo he.
Pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops. Dudwa for 050 5767 425 and 0209 682836. A pay for about one more manu for no kwada we ni fiedum yenu nka ho. FDA ahwehwe sa edwadi nkra to mu agya tum say.
Nano Yesu can say, a minute to say one now was so dear Radino sorry no whom in Ukraine. And Nontina Accra 100.5 FM. Yes, I did Accra live worship Abebu. Shiame, a branch here Kwakusampa, a free to other way, a copy via Debia. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. sharp. My name is team of Springfield worshippers. Ebesia. Not your so dear Radio whom and in Ukraine. The Yankopa software Yankopo D for Ebesia or Casafidio was so dear. We are Ukrainian Bompae. Na yeni anomon crime for the community. Yenya Mumukra, Edwa Debia, Yeni Reverend Abraham Lamte, Ebesia wo Mediano so. Na ya sodia rade. I want crime Casem, if ya Debia, Yebwe Rasunsumonia Kasunsumus, to rescue our Accra live worship. When our worship goes up, his glory comes down.